Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, I'm pretty sure I've got everything sorted. Again, I've been rushing around, so I feel like I've forgotten something. But yeah, this should be set up right. And in a minute, I'll go over to the other thing so I can see it properly. So, all right, Preston, right, Noodles. Did you get notifications, or was you just sort of just happened to be looking about? I won't bother doing my intro, but I might do it later when more people are on. Right, Dan. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do quickly. I'm going to try and get onto the bit where I can set up the slow mode and all that. So I won't be able to see you just for a couple of minutes. Right, live control room, edit. Yeah, I'll let you know when I see you. Right, that's that done. Scroll down on here. Wrong thing. What? Doesn't make any sense. Right, live control room. Right, just setting up. I'm just trying to get to the bit where I can see how it normally is, if you know what I mean. Right, I'll just be a minute. Because I hate you won't be able to see it, but when I'm on the other thing, it's fucking shite. It's all the screen's all dark. You can't see properly. When the comments move, you can't read it. Right, pop out chat. This is much better. I can get a much bigger pop out chat thing. All shit like that. So let's see who's on. So Daniel, Rich, Bradley, Nell, Krylon. You right, everyone? I saw your comment today, Nell. I hadn't actually seen that. For some reason, YouTube hadn't notified me. Because I have to have, from my not YouTube, from my Facebook, I have like my own private account, which is my real name and all my family on it. And then I have the WeaponCollector one. The WeaponCollector one is just a page, and it doesn't get proper notifications. Yeah, no, it's good to see you on there now. I'm glad. If you hadn't said that was you, I might not have noticed if I hadn't ever clicked on the picture. You know what I mean? But yeah, I replied to you in the end now. Well, so Marcus is on. I told him you was asking about him. Bradley said, like the new board. Now, cheers, Brad. Yeah, glad you like it, mate. Looks all right, doesn't it? I still didn't get a chance to look at MBest 11X. No, sorry, mate. I will do eventually, though. Right? As long as it's written down on my piece of paper, it's just the piece of paper's gone missing. But it'll be in I've got a pile of papers. What'll happen is when I eventually get to that piece of paper, I'll look through it and then I'll go on there. T2, Tony, Zed, Leo, you right? So Tony should have got a 3-piece bow. Put it together last night. Awesome. Now, nice one, yeah. I don't think I've ever had a 3-piece bow. I've had a takedown recurve before. Mount made me. That was quite good. Yeah, what's everyone been at today? I haven't really been doing a lot. I could have gone to a family barbecue today, but it was a long way away. And I just wasn't really in the mood. I'm not really in. Lately, I've not been in much of a sort of sociable mood. I've been quite antisocial lately. In all honesty. Yeah. But people get like that, don't they? Don't they? Zed said, I've seen a few news stories about a woman scolding herself doing vaginal steaming. Very weird, people. Is that what that was about? I did see a bit of that. I did see about Gwyneth Paltrow fucking recommend it or something. Marco, you right, mate? You should say hello, boys and ladies, because we have got a female in. We have a regular female as well now. Right, Charles? Actually, we have two, but Donna hasn't been on very often, but Nell's always on now. just hello now. But yeah, I saw that, Zed, on my bloody AOL thing today, but I never bothered reading it. Is that what it was? Yeah, it did say there was the hazards of No, I don't. You have been on for a while, have you, Marcus? Yeah, since they've done this new thing, there's very little delay now. I'll put my finger up and you tell me when you see it. So now. Yeah, about 2 seconds. It's about it's a very quick delay. It's literally like 2 seconds. Yeah, it's like 2 seconds. Yeah, that's all it is. It's very it's good. It's literally like 2 seconds on here. Rich said got a lot of work done on the Fortune today. The punch I made for the guard worked perfectly. Now just a pommel and handle, and it's done. Nice. Can't wait to see that, Rich. I love your stuff you make. Yeah, it's pretty good, Leo, isn't it? There's very little delay since they got rid of it. Since they got rid of Hangouts and started doing it this different way, it seems to have made a hell of a difference. Hangouts must have been the thing that was giving it the delay. I don't definitely know, but yeah, something was. But yeah, it's not a delay now. And I don't know what it's running on. It might be whacking this out 1080p as well without a delay. Fucking good, really. Bradley said, do you have a raptor claw knife? Let me look what that is. I don't have that specific knife, but I may have something similar. I haven't got that one, but I have had stuff very similar. The old Crambit, that's it. Crambit, Marcus, that's it. I couldn't think of fucking name. Yeah, Crambit. I have had Crambits, and I've even made Crambits before. Yeah, I quite like them. The only thing with Crambit, so they're a bit like things like Fairbairn such fighting knives and that, and daggers in. They don't have a lot of uses. In fact, they have less uses than that, because at least a Fairbairn sights and a dagger, you can use it for certain other things. But these Crambits, they're really only made for very deep slashes sort of thing. Like as a claw would, isn't it? Yeah, I like them though. They're good, but when it comes to, you can't really use it like a camping knife, as well as what it's made for, which is sort of self-defense and cutting very deeply. Yeah, I like them though. I don't actually have one at the minute though, because I'm pretty sure I sold all mine recently. Because as I said, I'm not really into them. They're very nice to look at though. Zed said, doing things like that vaginal steaming is always going to be a trip to casualty and waiting. I think so, isn't it? Marcus said they're useful for bowels in or bowels out. That's it. See you later, Bradley. You're off fire. See you later, mate. Well, good to have you on for a bit. But yeah, they're good knives, but yeah, nothing wrong with them. I would get one if I had the money, don't we? Carl, you right, mate? Good shooting today, shall I say or not? Congratulations, 1 point in it. That was good, that was. I enjoyed that. So Carl said, hi, enjoyed our shoot today, mate. It was going to be a boring day, but that cheered me up. Thanks, bro. That was decent, wasn't it, Carl? When you sent the footage in, I had nothing planned, and because you sent it in early enough, I went straight out and did it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it today. That's good, because not that I didn't enjoy Electros, I did. Electros was really good as well. But ours was good because I could actually match your thing today. So it got really proper bit of competition. You know what I mean? That was good. Yeah, congratulations, Carl. Now, I really enjoyed it. I kept my targets and everything. I've been keeping them all. So there's that was today's. That was the ones with Electros. I think maybe I'll give them away one day. Who knows? I doubt anyone would want them though. But yeah, it's good. It's good to be able to get that gun out as well. I don't do a lot of shooting with that because you don't get a lot of opportunity really, do you, sort of thing, unless you're doing sort of target shooting with it. You'll have to see if you can always have another go if you want, Carl. If you can ever get your you still got your air pistol you shot last time. Because as far as I remember, now I can't remember definitely, but that very first time you joined in, I think you scored the highest anyone's ever scored with a pistol. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you did. So I remember at the time. You know what I mean? What did I use? It wasn't a fair match though, was it? Because it was when I used to do it randomly. I'm going to do it more, try to match things now. It makes it a bit more interesting then. I think why I used to do it random before was it was almost to take the element of competition out of it, sort of thing. But it is good to have a proper bit of competition. D2 said I enjoyed watching that earlier. Well done, both of you. Cheers, mate. Yeah, there are some comments on there I need to go and read. I haven't had a chance yet. Marcus said, would that pistol drop a screw? Like, no, definitely not. What the ones we use today? No. I'll be honest, it probably wouldn't even bruise it. I must admit, Carl's though, it sounds really powerful when it's hitting the target. But no, they're just BB gun, plastic pelleted BB guns. If that's what you mean, Marcus. If you mean what we use today. That said, Marcus, yeah, provided you threw it hard enough, yeah. You'd have to throw the gun. Yeah, sorry, would that pistol drop a squeal? Yeah, maybe the pistol would, yeah. Fuck's sake. I didn't see that one, Zed. I should have fucking seen that one. Carlton, I've got no firearms or any air guns. Ex-sold them all. Never mind, I'm getting more pistols and rifles in time. Nice one. I thought something like that might have happened, or maybe you'd had to sell them or something because your circumstances changed, didn't they, and all that. Now what happened? Bloody ex-sold them. Like I say, that's pity, isn't it? But yeah, if you get any, I'm always and that's for anyone. Anyone can join in multiple times. I think RDP joined in twice. I think he joined in twice the first time. I think he was a bit like you, Carl, missed the second time. And then he's joined in already, RDP, I'm going to go against him with the M4 BB gun. Been having a bit of a practice today because although it doesn't shoot properly, do you know what I have to do with that bloody thing? I have to drop a pellet down the barrel, cock it, and then shoot it. And if I do that, it fires all right. But if you load the magazine up and shoot it, it won't even pierce a piece of paper. Carl's, I read Carl's, didn't I? Marcus was saying, Carl, you had a lot of stuff too, mate. That's a shame. And Neville's saying shame. Well, shame, Carl. Carl's saying the past is the past, and I'm a better place now in my mind. That's it, ain't it, Carl? Yeah, that's it. It's gone and done, isn't it? Yeah. And as you say, you can always get more. You know what I mean? Just have a look out for them, or there's some decent. I'll tell you what I want to get, Carl. There's one called I think it's the SNK XS32, and you can get it brand new for about 120 quid with the postage. So that's 120 quid all in, and it's a break barrel pistol with nearly 6 foot-pound. Yeah, for 120 quid, brand new, from Pell Packs. Now deliver straight to your door. It's not bad. It's either that or hope some mates are selling them, isn't it? I was saying Nell stopped copying me. And then Nell's laughing at him. Richard, not many on tonight. Yeah, I don't know why that is. What does it actually say is on? Let me have a quick look. 12 on. Might have been because I was late. And I'll tell you the other thing it is. I found out recently, if you put more than one video on a day, or a video and a community tab thing, they'll only send out 3 notifications a day. So maybe I'd already done my limit. It doesn't matter though. It means we can chat a bit easier, doesn't it? But I know what you mean, Rich. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? There's normally loads on tonight. Marco said, part of me wonders if I should just buy a 37mm launcher instead of a 40mm, since it doesn't require a tax stamp. Yeah, do it, mate. If that's what you can get, you get it. Join in the shooting competition. All right, Peach. Has your thing changed on your other one yet? I don't know if Liam will be on tonight, Mark, because he's a bit ill at the minute. I think his UC's playing up a bit. Oh no, he's out. He's out as well. He's out, and then if he's all right when he gets in, he's going to come on. But yeah, he might be on. 12 on. Yeah, not a lot, is it, Rich? Carl said, I'm watching Friday the 13th from the 80s. I yelled, don't run in the woods, dumbass. And then laugh when she dies. That's it. Carl said, I like the rat catcher. Fancy a break barrel air rifle, plus a good crossbow. Yeah. Oh, well, all of them are well worth getting. I had a rat catcher. I could never get on with it, though. But, yeah, break barrel air rifle, full power break barrel air rifle is always useful, isn't it? Yeah, and a crossbow. Crossbow's good for a lot of things, if the shit does ever hit the fan. And other things, target shooting. Pete said, let me post from phone and have a look. Mark said to me, what's the name of the 177 pistol you mentioned again, Mike? I'm pretty sure it's called the SMK XS32. That's it, Marcus, I think. And there's a second one on there. If you go on to Pel Packs and look up break barrel air pistols and then do it in order of cheapest to highest, you'll find 2 break barrel pistols at £6 for 100 quid or less, 100 quid or less. Now said, yeah, Liam's having to drive tonight. That's it now. Yeah, I forgot. Yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's driving them and he gets a free meal, don't he? You've got a better memory than me now. Mark said, Crossmans are bloody loud. They are. Video base said, I can't. Yes, it's done, mate. It's done. Yeah, it looks right. Video base has changed his icon. And it actually looks like him, if you know what he looks like. Marco said, any of you guys in the US been doing some panic buying in the last week? I don't think we got any on at the minute, Marco, any Americans, apart from you. We didn't got a lot on tonight. I reckon this hasn't been sent out. It might get a second notification later, but yeah, I don't think we got any other Americans in at the minute. Kryler isn't, is he? Noodles is. You'll have to wait and see, Marco. Maybe some more come on. Video base said, I can't see my profile picture. Yeah, it's done. It's done on here. Let me see what that one is, Carl. Yeah. Yeah, that is what you want. We shit hit the fan, definitely. Like so. Yeah, that would work. And you got a notification, did you now? Yeah, Krylon's on. Londinium said I did some panic buying. I got 20 packets of Whistler. Well, that night you had to run to the shop at fucking 5 to 11 or whatever it was. You're right, mate, by the way. Pete said the price of gold and silver has gone up. That's because of you know what. Yeah, he was on, Marcus Noodles. He was the first person to comment. Noodles, but then maybe he's gone again. I don't know. There's I've been looking at second-hand air offers in my area. They're all PCP things. The cheapest is 400 quid, so that's me out. Yeah, I don't like PCPs. There's too much to go wrong, and then when they've run out, you can't fucking shoot them. I will only have break barrels now. Even pistols, I'm not going to bother. Well, unless I want a replica. I'd buy a CO2 pistol purely for it's a realistic replica that can shoot. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't buy it for a gun to shoot now. T2 said, Marcus, I've got a Crossman Iceman 177. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, my my Crossman 2240 is on the board now, but it needs a new seal. And Diddy said hello. Marcus said to T2, nice one, brother. I've not come across that one. I haven't. I've never heard of the Iceman 177. Grant said, Marco, no, but it will not hurt to start buying things for before and after the election. I did get some booze, by the way. I don't know whether I'm going to drink tonight or not, though. If I do drink, I may stay on until 12. If not, I'll just be doing the normal 9 to 11. Because I don't know what them lot are doing now. They may be going somewhere else. So if they're not coming back, there's no point in me drinking. Have a drink and stay on till 2. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I have got some though, but yeah. Beach said, still not got that Glock I ordered a while ago. May cancel it. Not going to be with me this year. What was the Glock, Pete? Is it a BB soft CO2 pellet? And Liam said, have a drink. Yeah, I read that one, didn't it? Now said, what suspicious observers we had last night, Marco? A lot of panic buying. Yeah, house party. The problem is the house party is going to just include me and you lot. That's it. So there's a home alone party. Carl said, break barrels are best for shit hit fan. PCP and pump up. Too much can go wrong with them. That's it, Carl. The fact that the fact that about 4 out of my 6 pistols are no good now due to seals going completely put me off CO2 and anything like that now. I still like them and I think they're great guns, but there's a lot more maintenance, and when they fuck up, I can't shoot them now. Whereas a break barrel, I've never really had anything. In all of my guns, I've had one spring break, and it didn't take me that long to change it, really. and some, you know, change a seal or something. You know, the brake, you know, the brake seal's easy. Nelson Londini, I got my bag of cans, Mike. Pete said, was a metal BB CO2 blowback replica very realistic? You'll have to see. I don't blame you for stopping it though. If you, so that's good enough. Yeah, brake barrels are better, I think. Less expensive to run too. That's it. There's just everything about a brake barrel over a PCP is better, really. You know, I know, you know, there's no recoil in that, and you can probably get better shots sometimes with a PCP. But if you're a good enough shot, you can hit the fucking same with a fucking brake barrel anyway. Yeah, I would go brake barrels any day. I would never buy a PCP. Not to put, you know, not to put anyone down who's bought one. You know, they are fucking, because shooting a PCP where you just go like that and that's it, fuck, it's lovely. But, you know, as you say, when they fuck up, they fuck up. Or when they run out. You know, because I personally, for me, because I don't have the facilities to go and get big bottles filled up either. T2 said, Marcus, I like the fact that it has an 8 pellet rotary clip. Tony said, I've got the HW80. Well close to the limit, Mike. Nice, I've got BSA Lightning. I've got a Webley Stingray Deluxe. I've got a BSA Mercury, which is quite an odd one. That's my good rifles. And then I've got some old ones and like a funny old pump up thing. Carl said a good catty is okay with steel balls. Yeah, that's true though. They are, aren't they? I'm shit with a catapult though. But if anyone uses a catapult in the competition, I will use one as well. But put it this way, you will win. Marcus said, I want an old air rifle with fixed sights. I'd pay a lot of money for a decent one. Yeah, you can get some, oh, you want an old one though, yeah. And so you can get some modern ones with open sights and that. Zed said, CO2 guns are a bit unreliable with the power. To be honest, my mate lent me a CO2 Crossman rifle. It had more power in the summer. Yeah, forget about that. Yeah, and then, yeah, when it was cooler. Richard, I think the underlever guns are great, reliable, like a brake barrel, but no risk of barrel breaking us. Yeah, again, Rich, yeah, 100%, yeah, totally. That's why I love that fucking pistol I've got. You know that underlever pistol I got? Oh, man, that's lovely to shoot. And it's accurate, and, yeah, you got no danger of, yeah, that fucking pistol's lovely. It's the Gamo Falcon. You're right, Riggs, jump us boo. Anyone wondering, I will know around about 10 o'clock whether I'm drinking or not. And I don't drink early anyway, you know what I mean? But yeah, if I do start drinking, it'll be about 10ish, I reckon. I've got a coffee going at the minute. Don't forget, get your merchandise in. As while you're all on, I can get you all while you're all on now. So if anyone ever wanted to support this channel and you don't know, I don't have any ads on my YouTube videos because I've been demonetized. I've never made any money from YouTube. I also don't work, not traditional work. My work is actually YouTube. And I don't get paid from it. And also don't sign on. So I get very little income. And which means funding videos can be quite difficult for me. So if you ever wanted to support me, there is a Patreon account and you can get your name on that. That's what that is. So if you join the Patreon, you get your name on there so you can advertise your channel or even a business if you wanted to. And you can do that from 70p, I think it's 80p a month or $1 a month. There's also merchandise you can buy. That supports videos. And then there's affiliate links. So if you buy from eBay or Amazon or GearBest, if you buy anything from those websites, before you go to the website through their website, go to my links and go to eBay from one of my links. And then if you buy stuff, I get something like 10% of what you spend at no added cost to you. So you can support me that way just by buying things. That's a fucking brilliant way because, you know, a lot of you buy a load of stuff off eBay, buy it through my links and I get a bit of money then. It don't cost you nothing extra. And then there's PayPal donations if anyone ever wanted to do that, but I'm not really fussed about that. But people have said to me, you know, can you do it? So I've done it. I mean, I should sign on really, Mark, because it's too much of a bother for me, though. To be honest, I'd rather not have the money than have to do it. If I could do it in my local area, closer than it is, or not have to keep going there, I probably would. But I just can't bring myself to do it. Richard said, Webley Mark III, a good old air rifle. Weigh a ton, though. Probably kill anything if you clubbed it over the head hard enough, I'd say. Carl said, the first air rifle he had was a Diana G80 when he was 15. Then got a BSA Mercury. The best I had was the first edition of the Air Arms, TX200. Yeah, Mark had a TX200, and he said that was the best gun he ever had. Yeah. Nelson, have you thought any more about doing the raffle to get a camera? I thought about it earlier, actually. Now, yes. I'll think about what I might do. I might just save up and get it anyway. But if things keep coming up, I'll probably do that raffle. That was a good idea, Nell. I like that. And Liam said, Mike, you just reminded me, I still want to buy advertising space on your board monthly. Yeah, do it, mate. It only costs you 80p a month. That's all you need. Yeah. I do remember you saying before. Yeah, I normally do that little monologue then at the beginning of the stream, but every time I do it, no one's on. So I thought today, fuck it, I'll leave it this time, and I'll do it in the middle of the stream, and then people actually see it. Yeah, my BSA Mercury, Carl, I've set mine up like a survival rifle. I don't know if you saw my survival rifle video, but I made like a hole in the stock to put like a survival kit in there, put a sling on it. I had to put my own open sights on. That was the one I had to do, the homemade open sights. But the Mercury is quite an odd gun because it's not quite the Meteor. It's not quite the BSA. It's like a bit between them. You know what I mean? But yeah, Malk had an Air Arms TX200 and he said that was fucking amazing gun. And it was. Pete said, anything for sale, Mike, while you're talking about money? No, funny thing, I don't think I have at the minute. Only those torches that I mentioned last time. And maybe 2 very expensive knives that no one ever seems to want. Because they're about 200 quid. Fucking good that those I'd probably have to advertise those on some kind of specialist place. You'd want them kind of knives. You know what I mean? There's knives that got sent to me. You know, the Kaiser ones? There's like a slip joint knife that was worth 120 quid that they sent me. But no one wants to buy a slip joint knife for 120 quid. That's not got a very strong back spring. But no, just torches, I think, at the minute, Pinch. Maybe only even one. Carl said, Mercury spring was a bastard to change with the curved cap at the back. Yes. That's the one I had to change it in, Carl, and I know the fucking difficulties of that. Yeah, sort of curves back to a point, don't it? I can get it out if you want. It's behind there. So you can see that properly. Yeah, nice gun though, isn't it? These, I do like them. But yeah, I actually had to completely make this, the front sight. The back sight's made from just pieces of metal and a crossbow sight. I did a new butt plate, and you can take that off, and it's got a hole in there. They're nice guns, aren't they? London, you should maybe call up Lawrence at Blades UK and ask him if he'll sell the knives for you. Keep a percentage of the profit. He'll do a lot of high-end knives. Nice one, London. That's a fucking good idea. Yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got sent these Kaiser knives to review. But yeah, both of them are like 200 fucking quid each or more. I mean, one was 120. I think it's gone up now, though, something like that. And the other one was 200 and something. 200 quid. Kaiser knife. I'll get them out if you want. As the chat's slow today. I can find them. And there's another one somewhere. I don't know where it is. I may have the prices in these. So I can never fucking remember. I hate these boxes though. The boxes are hard, they're hard to get the fucking knives out. And every time you take the fucking thing out, you damage the fucking box. They don't look like nothing fun. Like that one's 130 quid then new. Well, no, actually, that's how much I was going to sell it, I think. Pretty sure that would be how much I was going to try and sell it for. So it would be worth more than that. They don't look... There's no spring in that, by the way. But they're like titanium and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that must be 130 quid. That would be what I was going to try and sell it for. So it'd be retail, it'd be more than that. Not sure. I'd have to have a think about it, Londinium. I'm not. I'd have to look up the prices again. You know what I mean? I'll just catch up with this comments quickly. Londinium said, "Oh yeah, read that." Leo said, "Do you bother with Victorinox Swiss Army knives?" Yeah, I think they're great, mate. Yeah, Victorinox knives are brilliant. Yeah, that one was 100 quid that I would have sold it for. So it's going to be probably, 50 quid more than that each. Yeah, little slip giant, but I'm pretty sure it was 150 quid or something stupid. Now, I don't actually remember the fucking price, 100%. But if I was going to try and sell it for 100, I normally knock about 50 quid off of the things to try and sell them quickly. Rita said the BSA Super Sport I had have a tool to change the old spring. Yeah, this one's quite odd. What it is, Rich, it goes to a point, but it screws off. It actually screws off. It's very hard to get off that one. Or to do it safely if you ain't got a specific thing. And Liam said he's a nice guy. He's always at his phone. I'll do that, mate. I appreciate you saying about that. I said, yeah, hard to compress with that, but I love my one. I even had a 0.25, mate. Ah, nice. Now, so I've been looking through them, Leo 41. And Liam said he won't mind you asking. It's a Blades UK is a site I got my katana from. On the way, probably get it next week. And Blades UK are very good. I use them for 10 years. How much would you accept for the lowest price for the Kaiser? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to have a proper think about it. But yeah, it'd be less than retail, any day of the week because I didn't have to pay nothing for it. So it's all profit for me, no matter how much it is, even if it was half the fucking price. It all depends how badly I need money as well. If I'm desperate for money, I'm a bit sort of quicker to sell things, you know what I mean? But to be honest, at the minute, I ain't got no money, but I don't need any money, if that makes sense. That's why I stash them. I normally stash them for when I need money. Because in a way, these are better than having money. Because if I have the money, it gets fucking spent. Do you know what I mean? That's like me savings there. Personally, I wouldn't pay that much for a knife. No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't. I never bought those. British Bulldog, you right, mate? They're quite nice, though, aren't they, now? They are very nice knives, but, yeah, a lot of fucking money. The names, if you want to look them up, if anyone wants to look up the price for me, it's the Kaiser Matanzas. That's one of them. And that's the other one. If people just wanted out of curiosity, look at the kind of prices they are. Pete said, give me 20 quid. What, for both? Nah, it's all good. Yeah, what's $284? Yeah, that's a lot though, isn't it? Fucking lot. Yeah. A lot of money. $200. What's that? That's still 150 quid in it, I reckon. But yeah, too much for anyone I offer them to want to buy them. You know what I mean? No, that's all right, Bullfrog. Don't worry about not being on. You know, it's good that you are on. Good to see you on, mate. How's everything going with you? All right. Tony said, tried to send you a Spyderco knife. Tried to send you a Spyderco knife, but told I need ID. I'd need with a picture and I could only send to a business address. So knackered me. I tried to send for a Spyderco. Oh, what? Because you didn't have no ID, you can't do it. That's a fucking shame. But short no, I'll try again, Tony. Try somewhere else. Marcus said you did me a great deal on the Olight. You know I do, Marcus, don't I? I do good deals with the stuff. Because the thing is, I don't mind doing good deals on it because it didn't cost me anything. So I'm not going to charge, I ain't going to sell things for full price, you know, because I got it for free. So I always knock about 30, 40 quid off, depending on how much it is, you know what I mean? You get a really good deal on something that's been used once, and I get money that I desperately need sometimes, you know what I mean? Leo said, you can own crossbow and bolts, but you can't own a pair of decoration brass knuckles. I know, it's insane, isn't it, mate? Insane and sad. Dad said, Marcus, it's rather pricey for a pocket knife. James W. said, what's your thoughts on the Second Amendment? Is that the right to bear arms? Yeah. Good, mate. Yeah, good. Not much more I can say about that, James. Yeah, it's a good thing. I don't know if it would work over here, though. But yeah, US, that's your, that's part of, you know, being American, isn't it? So. Donald said my phone's bust, so no proper videos for a while. That's a shame, mate. John said that's one classy looking knife. It is, isn't it? They're a lot of fucking money. There's another one in here that's about 120 quid, I think. This one I probably would sell as well. Pretty sure this one was in, because what it is, they're fucking they're all titanium and all shit like that. Titanium and, you know, I don't know. But yeah, this one's another titanium scales. And what one's that? That's a Haytex Outdoors VG10. 40 quid altogether. Deal. Pete said, Olight is the only good pocket light. I'm so happy with mine. I'll tell you what, they are probably definitely the best lights I've ever had. I've never known any lights as good as Olight. I do like through night and all that, but for the most features and that, yeah, Olight, amazing. Marcus and Amazon want ID when they deliver knives now. Passport, driving license. Fuck's sake. Yeah, see, because I don't buy a lot of that stuff, and because Gearbest don't send me anything now, I probably won't either for a while. Dad said, Tony, if you're on the electoral roll, you should be okay. Yeah, that's my problem. I'm not. British Bulldog said, I got my Doc Martin shoes for when I go on holiday. Nice. Yeah, they're yours, Pete. 40 quid all in for all free. John said, any rules to the shooting competition since I've been struggling to keep up on videos? I need to send you a Western knife blank to do up. I'm up for that, John. No, not really. You can use anything you want. The only real thing is you just need to film the things I need you to film. That's all. So you need to film an intro, a bit of you shooting whatever you're going to shoot or throw or whatever, and then you need to have a reasonably close footage of the targets being hit 6 times for 3 rounds. That's it. No other rules, really. Any distance, anything. Yeah. James said, I don't think it would work here in the UK. Everyone is always grumpy. People will be shooting people just because they do something to wind them up. Yeah, I'll tell you why I don't reckon it would work over here. because we just don't have the gun culture. It's not. We did at one point, but it's so this country's so different now. There is no gun culture, and you know, or the gun culture that is, it's very minimal. You know, America, you know, gun culture is in you from, you know, even if you're not into guns. You know, I know people who do anything for the Second Amendment and that who don't own any guns, but because that's their right, you know, and they hear it from childhood where you don't overhear. All you hear over here about guns is you're a nutter if you have guns. You know, if you have anything more than a shotgun, you must be a fucking nutter or something. Pete said, got you on vid saying that. Will, you're right, mate. Good evening, Mike. Hope you're well. Love the board. Looks great. Thank you, Will. Yeah, I'm all right tonight, actually. I'm good. I'm in a good mood. Don said, I may have to use a zoom, so I don't put the 30-30 in the camera. That's all right. It don't have to be that close, because I can zoom in with the photo, with the video editing anyway. Or you don't have to be that close, as long as you take a picture of the targets afterwards, or at least hold the targets up to the camera so I can see the shots. But yeah, if you use a rifle, I will just use the most powerful rifle I can get hold of. You know what I mean? I won't be able to use a firearm, but you're totally 100% free to use a firearm, and I'll just replicate. If you use a rifle, I'll use a rifle. You know what I mean? Yeah, I look forward to it, John. Definitely do it. Pete said he's cultured. But you know what I mean, though? We don't have it, do we? Richard said, is your real name Ebenezer Scrooge by any chance, Pete? I think it is. Mark said to me, true, Mike, no respect for firearms at all. It's not a thing over here, is it? Pete said, yeah, Dad's happy so the kids can mess about. Marcus said to me, I've been a member of a couple of gun clubs, and they, I have to admit, they do attract plenty of nutters. John said 30-30 is designed to take out a black bear and a deer with ease, so I'm sure it'll royally fuck up my camera. Keep it away then, mate. You keep it away. But yeah, as long as I'm pretty sure you'll be able to sort it out all right. T2 said to Londinium, so are Blades UK to order from? Only asking because Southern Swords have let me down on a couple of cold steel throwers. Leo said I bought a screwdriver for loads of my cartridges and consoles. And I could buy it on eBay account because some screwdrivers were classed as bladed articles. So I had to transfer money to some over 18. That's weird, isn't it? eBay's terrible for things like that, though. Newton said, in the US, we are told that the individual is more important than the government. We look at the government as something that could be potentially dangerous. Zed said to Pete, you're cultured, so what? So he's yogurt. And Newton said, Blades UK are good and on time with deliveries. Bulldog said he'll be back in a bit. Liam said, I've never had a single bad experience with Blades UK in over 10 years as a customer. Yeah, I've written that down, what you said. I'll look into that. What I'll probably do, I'll probably save them. I'll do what I do. As I said, I normally keep these things as a backup. So if I ever, get a fucking toothache or something, I can sell one of these for 100 quid and get my tooth done. You know what I mean? It's a bit of backup money. Same with the torches. I've still got that 250 quid gun light under there as well. And the 250 quid fucking other one they sent. 2 Olight ones. They sent me some of their most expensive torches. 250 fucking quid. Everyone's saying load of noodles there. Pete says, still doing my 50 push-ups. I'm on 450 push-ups now. Nice. Bingley's Bits and Bobs. You changed your name again, mate. I thought you could only do that a certain amount of times a month. All right, mate, by the way. He said, I've had some issues with Blades and customer service. I'm simply asking about a Bowie. 3 attempts in a week. They come back to me over a month later. This was ages ago. Soon didn't trust the purchase. Noodle said he's dealing with a nasty cold. Is that why you haven't been on a lot? I had wondered. We had wondered. Will said, did you see Ross Kemp's episode on knives the other night? It was a bit over the top. No, but I think there was a couple of people watching it. I did hear some people mention it. You know what I mean? No, I didn't. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of them kind of things now because it's too, it sort of does your head in a bit. It does my head in anyway. Sorry, slow mode had to go on a bit. Johnson, I'm tired, Marcus, but alive. On the competition, if I get this job, I may do a hand together as well. Nice one, John. Yeah, looking forward to it, mate. Don't contact Lawrence by email. Contact him directly over the phone. He's old school. Carl said, been watching some David Icke vids. I thought he was a nutter, but the things he comes out with back then are coming true. He's still a bit OTT. Yeah, I've listened to some interviews with David Icke, and he can... Some things are a bit sort of nutterish, aren't they? But some things are very fucking true and correct. And yeah, he's an all right bloke. I like David Icke. I think he's, from the interviews I've, because the thing is, if you go on the wrong TV show, they make you look like a cunt and a nutter, and then that sticks. You know what I mean? And he's not. Some of his things are out there a bit, but yeah. I think David Icke's all right. Now said she watches him. Bing said, still call me Bing, Mike. It's easier. Usually when I'm on the PS4, people do. Oh, I was just reading it out as a joke. I ain't going to start calling you Bingley. Don't worry about that, mate. Bing said, okay, Londinium. It was annoying because some of the really nice Bowies as well. I'll check their stocks soon. Yeah, I had only ever really looked at them a little bit, and I'd never really seen all their stuff. You know what I mean? And then when Londinium did that video about some of the knives, they got some fucking proper nice knives on there for cheap as well. Got a bit of dry skin in me here. Pete said, so why do you think it's all right to carry a kitchen knife? I'm a chef. Is that what that was in it, was it? Quite the things I haven't bloody seen, Peach. That'd be funny if they told Ross that, yeah. That's quite the things, yeah, not even that then. Can't say exactly, mate, but most of what he said is now fact. Sometimes Bingley has a nice ring to it. Noodles 1980 Superstar. This is my new channel. What? That the other Noodles, but now you're Noodles Superstar. Have I got to call you Noodles Superstar though? Listen, have you ever watched that insane German guy on YouTube who likes projectiles but can't build a gun in his country without a license? So he builds slingshot. Yeah, George Sprav, Slingshot channel. Yeah, I always watch him. Yeah. Well, saying that, I don't always watch him, but yeah, I am subscribed to him, and yeah, he's a good bloke. Yeah, George Sprav is, yeah. John said, I need to build up my Bowie collection soon. I've got the Western W49 and the Tramontina Bowie. I think I need more. Yeah, you can't have too many Bowies. Call them, yeah, fucking super noodles. Yeah, nice one, Pete. Londinium said they have some great Bowies. I think 4-5 Blades UK daggers and fighting knives. They're cheap and cheerful stuff and really high end. Good for everyone. Yeah, I saw the ones you shared. I thought fucking hell, they're well good. Liam, you're right. He said, I'm new with shooting airsoft. I just watched your breech seal video of a BSA Meteor. Will that seal be okay with that model? I can't say 100%, Liam, but I would assume so, yes. I would say, though, if you click the link, it should say. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's only because I don't know if they're exactly the same, but I'm pretty sure that seal fits all the BSAs. Yeah, and if you click that link and buy from that thing, I'll get a little bit of money out of it. It's like an affiliate link, so you could help me out there. But yeah, cheers for joining, Liam. Finn, you all right, mate? Yeah, the Dundee Bowie, that's a nice one. I've only got one Bowie, technically, which is my own made one. You know, what I would class as a proper Bowie. Oh. Yeah, I was very happy with that. Right, where am I? Zed said to John's life, once you start collecting them, you always need more Bowies, I find. Will said, any more outdoor videos in the pipeline? Soon, but nothing planned. Like no specific dates or anything, Will. John said, if I get more of a one revolver, I may go get a cowboy hat and do an amusing video behind the place to shoot safely. Nah, that sounds good. Noodle said, I can tell you about the Chinese food I just ordered. Yeah, go on. Leo, it says that, but we won't go into that today. Ask me another night, because we had a bit of a thing last night. Liam said, my girlfriend will laugh when she sees your gun war. She'll be like, oh my God, he's alone. Make sure she watches so I can prove I'm not. John said to Carl, the Dundee Bowie is a copy of the W49. Syed said, last time I came on your stream a few months ago. Glad you're still streaming. Great. Thanks, mate. Yeah, good to see you on. Bing said, forgot to mention, I changed my Twitch account to the same name. Makes things easier as well. And Dean said, did you make... Yeah, well, sort of. What I did, Londinium, this was a machete originally that I had to take the handle off. So the handle was there. So I reground, put a decent edge on it. Yeah, reshaped it, completely did the handle, guard. So yeah, I didn't essentially make the blade, but I shaped an existing blade into that shape. Did the handle. There's a video on that. I think me doing the whole process. I did the sheath. Yeah, I took an existing blade and modded it to that machete blade. There's a video. If you look up, just look up Machete Bowie on my channel, and you'll find the whole series of me making it. Test, isn't that considered a zombie? No, because there's no threatening words. WC is not a threatening word. Or words that are to do with, damage, like fighting, sort of, not fighting, killing. No, that's definitely not considered a zombie knife. If I've missed anyone's comment, you have to put it back on. Pete said, that's not a knife, that's a machete. You have to remake that film clip. Pete said, it was a fun to do project. Oh, yeah, Pete's made one as well, didn't you? I forgot about that. Yeah, Pete's made one of these at the same time. Yeah, I think it says it on the video, doesn't it? Yeah, this knife will cut. Yeah, proper happy with that, though. I'm going to do another one eventually. I'm going to have to catch up a bit. Who said, what do you think of the Glock field knife? I've never had one, but I think it looks quite good. Dad said, John's life, you're thinking of the cheap one, of course. I'm thinking of the real Dundee one. John said, the Dundee is styled after it. The pins are steel and the blade stainless, but almost identical. Londinium said he likes it. Yeah, there is a video on it. If you have a look on my channel, you will see Kaidet sheath. Yeah, we won't bother having another police discussion, please. Carl said, my favourite all-round knife is the Holterfors. Bit like a Mora. I've got some of them, Carl. I have got some of them. I meant to put some up on my wall, but I fucking forgot. Oh, where am I? Yeah, handle isn't bright green either. That's it, Rich. Yeah. But yeah, there's got to be a couple of different things. It has to. The problem is, what it is, the newspapers show knives that they say are zombie knives, and they're not. The knives that the newspapers show are not zombie knives. They could be called hunting knives. They're not even hunting knives, though, or Rambo knives. But yeah, the specific wording for a zombie knife has to have writing on the blade to do with killing. Blades and serrations, and possibly a coloured handle. I Doom said I need to start making leather sheaths, but I like rawhide. Quite expensive. I don't really want to charge people tons for a simple leather sheath. Yeah, I've done some simple leather sheaths, but like not really good leather, and they come out all right, but not as good as I want. I like Kaidets because it's quick. You know what I mean? Daniel said we'll look for a Machete Bowie video after this. Looks good. Yeah, there should be the whole process of me taking the broken blade, cutting it, doing the oak handle, all that, making the guard. Zero Zero said, what is your load capacity? Don't know, mate. You tell me. Don's I said the W49 is far superior blade, though. If my knowledge is right, you can get an old W49 cheap, grab it. Though these aren't your thing, I may buy it. Test said, so to be considered a zombie knife, it has to have bad writing on it. Are you serious? Wouldn't surprise me, though, knowing some UK does. Yeah, it has to have writing on it pertaining to, I can't remember the exact writing of it, but it's something to do with, words to do with violence. You know what I mean? So if it ain't got that, it's not a zombie knife. Don't take John off. Yeah, it's rather pricey. That's a beautiful thing. Charlie, you all right, mate? He said, what are those guns in the background? Can you go through them? I can't. Oh, no. No, there's way too many, mate. I'm sorry. No, way too many. Otherwise, I'll be miles behind on the stream. I'll leave said, Mike, do you know where to get cheap rawhide leather? Or anyone else? No, I don't, to be honest, Londinium. Rich might know. No. Yes, all zombie knives are garbage anyway. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, they are. They're total shite. Like with the old cheap wall hanger swords. All the zombie knives had fucking rat tail tangs, that were welded on fucking pin, welded into a thing. Like a pin welded into a little thing, into a little groove. Tess said, can you make a police bat? No, they're illegal to own now, so no. Carl said, PC Snowflake country we live in baffles me sometimes when I get asked why I spend so much time in the woods. That's it, isn't it, Carl? It's bizarre over here, don't it? Oh, just looking for that quickly. Carry on amongst yourselves. Right, where am I? They are real shotguns, as in they're you can touch them and they're real, but no, they don't. They're deactivated. You can't have shotguns on display. They would have to be locked in a safe, so they're deactivated. T2 said the apprentice made a big mistake today. He told us his girlfriend goes with other girls also. The guys have done nothing but harass him all day, wanting pictures and trying to pinch his phone. Folks say, yeah, that is a big mistake to make. Zed said, sorry, I was talking about the down under knife. Nell said, best place to be, Carl. Loved your vid yesterday. Yeah, funny thing is, Carl, me and Nell was talking about your woods video. That was good. Richard, I think you can get rawhide dog chews cheap. I've seen folks soak them in water and roll them for bow backing. Pete said, what if the blade says, to my brother Bud, the only man I ever loved, Bill? No, I think that's all right. Because that would come under the same thing like this. It's just a little bit of writing. It's a date and my initials, not water closet. No, that'd be all right, wouldn't it? It's got to be threatening. If that said, to my brother Bud, I'm going to kill you, it might be a zombie sword. Granted, Londinium Armory, small pieces can be bought at a pet store. Rawhide chew treats. Fucking ears itching now. Slingshot, yeah, I got your email, mate. Well, unless it was another one, I'll check in a bit. Londinium, I forgot to ask, do you have a 44 Russian revolver for sale? Live active, I want. No. Where am I? How thick is the hide? How much do you want? Get to tan your hide. Right, hang on, I need to check something. No, well, I ain't got. You see what I got, Londinium. I don't know where you'd even look for something like that. Test says steel versus aluminium knives. You don't get aluminium knives, do you? Explain to me what an aluminium knife is. I know what an aluminium knife is, but I want to know what you think an aluminium knife is. I'm doing it in gun shops, but everyone wants too much. I won't pay more than 1,500. Everyone wants 2,000, so that ripped me off. Mark said aluminium knife, really? Well, that's what I'm waiting for Test. I suspect Test may have been one of the people I unblocked recently. I don't know. We'll see. Carl, I've got a plastic knife for snowflakes. Do you want me to show you it? It's on that board as well. They said Cold Steel sell 2 versions of the tie light. Oh, you mean aluminium handles? Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Sorry, Test. It's because when people write things that I think are slightly suspect, I start to wonder. You know what I mean? Because you did write something odd earlier, or that I thought was odd. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with aluminium handles. Do you think it's stupid that blow darts are illegal? Yeah, 100%. Fucking totally bizarre. I can't understand why that is. London for the 44 Russian is legal to own without FAC, Mike. You can buy one. You know what? I've got no idea about that. Oh, it's obsolete, is it? Is that why? Nice. Carl said I've got a plastic Spock. Yeah, Carl. I don't know if you've ever seen these. So obsolete caliber. Yeah, I've never seen a pistol one before. I've seen rifles. So this is a Glenn Klecker knife. It's basically a kid's training knife. It's completely plastic knife. It's got no edge on it, so it's not a stealth knife or a. If this had a sharp blade, this would actually be illegal. But it's like a kit knife. You put it together, so it comes in all the bits, and you can take it apart, put it together. Pete said yes, the Klecker knife. That's it. Like Tim Wells has a good blowgun video. Plastic knives, stealth knives are banned, if I recall. Yeah, if this had an edge, it would be illegal. Also, it's a kid's knife technically, which also makes it legal still. The only way you can have a plastic knife now is if it's a child's toy or it's for the kitchen. Well, that's a kid's knife. It's marketed as a kid's knife. Pete said he's got the white one. I've got your email, mate, and I've even got the footage. I'll do that video on Wednesday, mate. Slingshot. Daniel said I always wondered what sort of view you have out your window. You know where I shoot in the garden? There. That's it. And houses. Carl said, would it stab through or it'd break and it'd probably come apart. It would split apart. It's like a kid's training knife, so you can show them how to use a knife. It's actually what they're designed for, to get kids. No, I know what you mean. Londinium, yeah. Firearm certificate. Yeah, I've got catalogues with. I nearly bought an obsolete caliber. The obsolete calibers are fully working guns, aren't they? That they're legal because you can't get the bullets for them. Yeah, I nearly bought one once. Yeah, a bit of fun, a stocking filler. That's it, Peach. But I've never, the one you were talking about, Londinium, I've never heard of it. D2 said plastic knife. Would it be good in water? How do you mean? There's some there. That's some obsolete caliber rifles there. There's another one there. But yeah, you know, obsolete caliber, you know, supposed to be hard to get hold of, aren't they? You know what I mean? Hence the word obsolete. You know, it's not used anymore. But I know what you mean. Daniel said someone got busted recently for making thousands of obsolete rounds. I do think, though, I may be wrong, London, but I think if you have the bullets for it, you have to have a firearms license then, I think. I'm not sure. In this country. I don't really know, though. But, yeah. JBO, right, Jim? My granddad gave me a real pocket knife and showed me how to use it. Well, I think them Klecker ones are American. But, yeah, the traditional, you'd give you, you know, sort of pen knife, innit? You know what I mean? I don't really like new guns. I like flintlocks. Right, I'm going to just message someone, see what they're doing, and then I can get the booze out. But yeah, that one you mentioned, I'd never heard of it. Yeah. I'm glad you wrote that, Londonian. He said, yeah, you shouldn't have any 44 rounds without the firearms certificate in the UK. That's not advisable. Covered yourself there. JBO said, T2, Mark, as they're saying hello to everyone. Bing said, where's Liam tonight? Well, he went out. He went out of his parents for a meal. And I think he's a bit ill at the minute. I think his UC's on at the bit. His UC is coming on a bit at the minute. Flared up. He said he's got a gut ache and that. But yeah, he may be listening. I think he's going to bed early, though, because he's also got work tomorrow. I think someone said, when are you going to make the slingshot for Liam? Possibly next week. Things keep coming up that keep stopping me being able to do it. I was going to do it last week, but I did that gun board, and then my hands hurt too much from doing that. I like to screw all the screws in the hardwood by hand. Yeah, maybe next week, slingshot. Maybe next week. And then so you can pistol shoot in the Isle of Man as well, Mike, legally. Nice. Yeah. Well, they are. To be honest, I don't have a lot of knowledge on firearm stuff now because I probably never will ever get one. I don't really have a lot of knowledge on it because, you know, it's like teasing. I find it like I'm teasing myself. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm just checking my messages. Tess says self-defense is a valid reason for a handgun in Northern Ireland. Yeah, you can carry them and everything, can't you? With the right licenses, can't you? Or am I wrong on that? I know you can own them though for self-defense, but then it's a bit different over there, isn't it? Liam said I have a Class 5 firearms application form in front of me on my desk. Well, I have all of them in front of me, but still. Yeah, my problem is, London, I don't want to keep dealing with. I don't want to deal with the police on more occasions than I have to anyway. Do you know what I mean? And I know it ain't because my cousin who lives in a flat about 400 meters up the road from me, he has firearms licenses and FAC. Brian said the Native Americans used them, but I thought it was only for small game. It's crazy. Oh, to Marcus. What's Marcus saying? What's that about blowguns? I don't know. I can't wait to see our shooting competition. I won't. I'm going to do a bit of a surprise one for your one, Slingshot. I won't tell you what though until it comes out, but it'll be next week sometime. Paul said more Blades and Bows shut down. No, now Blades and Bows shut down. Where's the best place to buy new pistol type crossbow? Merlin. I can't remember if Merlin Archery do. Merlin Archery possibly. I wouldn't. If you get one of the new pistol crossbows, Carl, definitely get the new ones. Don't get the old style ones. So get the Horizon one, which is there, or the other Armex ones. If you want, I'll have a look after this and I'll find, because if I say Merlin, I don't know if they definitely do them. Or go onto the Horizon website itself and they do them. They're about 50 quid, but they're well worth 50 quid. Has anyone flown with a bow before? When I flew years back, they made me remove the piles, take them separately in my hand luggage, watch completely backwards. Everything like that's weird doing it. Oh, Northern Migration. You right, mate? Sorry, I didn't say hello. Bing said, wish I had the time and money and knowledge to forge swords. Be good, wouldn't it? I reckon I could do it if I had the stuff. This, I always say that though. And Liam said, I'm actually waiting until my son gets older before I apply for my class 5. Because I don't want guns in the house while he's a small child, even in the lock safe. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. Yeah, I'll email you, Carl. I'll find out the best place. Because the thing is, now Blades and Bows are gone, I don't know either. But I bought mine. I think I bought mine from Merlin. But yeah, that Horizon's 50 quid, but it's worth 50 quid. I think the Armex ones are a bit cheaper and they're just as good. But you definitely want the new ones. Right, so if I do get pissed tonight, chances are I won't message you till at least Sunday, Carl. But you'll get one. But I haven't flown with a bow, but a family member flew a Native American bow back from the States and fought me, and it's fine. Things that said, going to be working on a sheath for the Warhammer. I've not thought about it yet, but maybe. Marcus said, sheath. Sorry to be pedantic, buddy. It said, metal washing machines may be a bit small. Metal washer machine. Maybe a bit small, but side blast forge setup may work. Nice. Carl said, no problems, enjoy, mate. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be emailing. Not emailing, messaging someone about that. Daryl, are you watching this? Can I have a drink or not? Will said, what's the plans for tonight? Well, I need to find out whether my brothers and that are coming back here or not. If they're not, I'm not going to bother having a drink. Because they may be going somewhere else now. But if they're coming back, I will have a drink and then I'll meet them afterwards. So I could stay on here till about 12 then, nearly 12. It's all depends how loud I'm being. I doubt Darryl would be sat in the pub watching this, but you never know. Bing said, what's that below your Warhammer? That is my Magnum dagger. Do you want to see it? Now said Darryl getting the Wendy house. I doubt he's watching it. Crylon said, having firearms was a thing in the UK in the 40s. I don't know why the guns were given to people to defend our country. It's under attack, but you're not responsible enough to own them afterwards. It's strange, isn't it, Crylon? That's what I mean. We did have a gun culture years ago, didn't we? But it doesn't exist now. Or it does, but it's very small. It's a small community now. And, that's why you get weird trolls come on here. Oh, you're a nutter because if they watched the stream for more than 5 minutes, they would know I'm not a nutter, and none of the people in the stream are nutters. Like I said, a lot of people say it in a way you did. Common error. Bing said, I have seen it, Mike. Wasn't sure what it was from the distance. Yeah, oh, good then, Bing. Yeah, that's the Magnum dagger, that. And to the side of it, upwards, is that big throwing knife I made recently. Richard said you have sand in the bottom of the side blast forge setup so the steel doesn't take the heat of the fire. Well, I'd come to you, Rich, you and Londinium, if I need advice on, sword making and that, forges. Mark said, Krylon, a lot more to it, mate. No weapons, no problems from the general populace. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, no uprising, that's it. Neil said, we were brought up with guns about. My granddad always out shooting, and my dad's brothers do shoot. We know to respect them. That's it, isn't it now? And there is still a gun culture, but it's not like it used to be. And it is, everything with weapons now is you're a nutter. I mean, especially weapons. Probably less so with guns. Doing my recent video makes me realise I need more practice with the crossbow. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, Slingshot. I don't know whether to say. No, I won't say on here. I'm going to do a bit of a surprise one for your competition. So don't worry about the footage. It's all good. And then I'll do a bit of explaining about something afterwards, if that's all right, if you don't mind. You know what I mean? But I'll surprise you as well. You know what I mean? Or do you want me to just tell you now? It's up to you. Carl said, the powers that be want to disarm the public. I think we're okay to practice the longbow on the village green on a Sunday. Is that if that old law is still valid? Richard, sure, that's okay, JBO. I made a side blast forge at the bottom of an oil drum. Worked perfect. I can do a quick video. I told you, did I miss something with JBO? Oh, yeah, JBO said, cheers, Rich. I've got a few ideas. I'll draw it up and do a video. See what you think. Sorry, I missed your message there, JBO Jim. Grant and Marcus, if you had some pipe. Yeah, I won't read that, but yeah. Will said, keep us in suspense. I will then, yeah. So yeah, me and Slingshot's competition is going to be slightly different. JBO said, yeah, mate, that'd be brilliant. As you know, Krylan's message wasn't that bad. Yeah, I wondered where it's going. I know where it's going, but yeah, I didn't want to. But he said, "Yeah, Marcus, if you had some pipe and other things lying around, I hate to think what could be done with it." Right, no reply from that one. Right, where am I? Zed said, if I ever bought a firearm, it would have to be a double-barreled shotgun. It's about the only thing I'd stand a chance of hitting what I was aiming at with. John said, have you not thought about getting a real shotgun? No, I don't want the bother of it, really, Charlie. I've got to start dealing with the police, and yeah, I don't want it. And to be honest, I don't go out enough to use it. It would sit there doing nothing. Slingshot said, I should have went with something I knew, like a bow or a slingshot. I'm better at archery. Don't worry about that, Slingshot. I will address that when I do the video. You'll be sorted, mate. Don't worry. Bing said, what would be a great cheap pistol crossbow, Mike? Just to carry on from last night's conversation about pistol crossbows. I don't want to buy a shit one. All the way 100% now. Get the Horizon or the new Armex ones. Don't buy the old ones. They're like half the power. When I tested them, the brand new £80 ones are really something like £40. And even these are slightly less than they're supposed to be. But I point there because that's there. Even these are slightly less than 80, but it is at least £75. You want one of these, 100%. Yeah, this or the Tomcat too. They're the best fucking crossbows you can buy, and they're worth 50 quid. 100%. Yeah, definitely being them. Don't get the old ones. They're not worth the bother. They're every part of them is not as good. I think my next purchase will be a compound bow. Nice. My compact bow's down there at the minute. Maybe I should. To be fair, Mike, I don't recommend the Tomcat 2. The anti-dry fire is a nightmare, even with the bolts flights cut down. Does it do that a lot for you? Does it? Because this doesn't. I don't have no issue with this one. So the Horizon then. But yeah, I fucking love this. It's brilliant. It's well worth 50 quid any day of the fucking week. And you can also get a WeaponCollector quiver to go on it for £12.50. Yeah, that one I've not really shot it enough, but I've not had no issues with it, the Tron. JBO said, last time I shot it, 5 out of 8 balls wouldn't fire. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Unless you've got a fault on yours. Unless there's a fault on your particular one, I don't know. Or have you got more than one, don't you? I don't know. Pete said, I had the old pistol crossbow, the black and brown ones. Cocking arm broke off. Yeah, at the time, those were good crossbows, but compared to these are a lot better. Everything better on these, the safety, all the features on these. Carl said, the one I'm just holding, I had one, but brown for grips. That's it. That's the one that Pete is on about. Yeah, these are the upgraded versions of them. You can get this one in all black, but these are a lot more powerful. You'll notice when you buy it, when you go to cock these, you notice it's actually quite difficult. But they've got everything better on them. The sights are better. But I know which one you're on about, Carl, because my brother's got that one that you're on about with the brown handles. And on a brighter note, my brother gave me some good crossbow pointers. Yeah, zombie green, but there's no writing on it saying kill zombies, so we're all right. Unless that says horror zone. Nell and Marcus are talking to each other in Welsh by the looks of it. Being so sorry, Mike. What was you on about that you make for £12.50? Just if I had one in here to show you, but I actually haven't. Crossbow quivers. Cheers, big. Carl said, Marcus, Chinese throwing stars you can't have here. But if a person had 2 throwing knives and some tape, you never know what could happen. That's it. I think if they got 2 points, they're all right. As soon as it goes up to 3, they're illegal. Yeah, 2 is the limit. That's it, London. Yeah. Dad said, to be fair, you wouldn't want to get shot in the teeth with either the new ones or the old one. No, you're right. The old ones have got a decent bit of power, but these have got a lot more. Carl said, I still got to do the cooking with Carl video to upload. I keep missing your cooking ones. I meant to watch your cooking set, the old Yugoslavian cooking set. I managed to catch the woods one at least, though. I didn't even say making an improvised 3-point knife. It's still not legal. Don't do that. Yeah. Does that mean? But would that mean like a trowel is now legal? If you throw a trowel, it's a 3-point. Yeah, a throwing fork. That's what I mean. Because they don't do these fucking They didn't look into these fucking laws before they do them. T2 said, was looking into the cold steel throwing cards the other day. Looked really impressive. I don't know if they're good or not. I imagine they probably are, though. I don't think they'd be legal, though, because it's throwing. You know, technically, if you're in the UK, that'd be illegal now. It's just technically a throwing star still, isn't it? I didn't even know because they face the same direction. They can't point all around the sides. And then said, yeah, they're not allowed here, the throwing cards. Because it's a throwing, you know, it's a throwing star, basically. It's just square, though. So throwing stars are relatively lethal. So I don't know why they're illegal. Oh, rarely lethal. Yeah, it's just stupid bullshit, slingshot. I don't know why these things. Jumbo Sabu reckons it was because of people throwing them during football matches and football riots and that. And I also suspect it might be because when there was the video nasty stuff and they was all shitting themselves over that, there was also a thing where they was terrified of ninjas because they also banned at one point the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in this country had to be called the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. You know, how fucking pathetic is that? Cobb, you right, mate? And the interest is because it doesn't take skill to throw them, cause damage like a single-edged throwing knife. The 4-point star will always stick, even when thrown by a 12-year-old. Carl said if you chuck them a hammer, that is lethal. Exactly. That's it, I know. Pete said I've seen throwing discs before, like a star, but no points. Yeah, chakram's an actual, like a hoop, isn't it? Things such as I made stars out of crossed spikes. Well, I used to make throwing stars when they was legal. Another thing I had to chop up and get rid of. It's not worth the risk of me owning things like that. Most people could probably get away with it. We won't go into that though. JBO said, I've PG tip card collection book. That says Teenage Hero Mutant Turtles. I was thinking it was fake now. Now I know why. Yeah, that's what it is, JBO. Yeah. It's because of the fucking government shitting themselves over the fucking ninja bit. Yeah, and they had to change it for Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Utterly, that's a nutcase thing, isn't it? Roland said the slingshot. I think it goes back to the 80s. You're right about them killing people. And maybe they were afraid of ninjas. I don't know. I've never known why. Most of the laws, I don't know why. Nose is itching like a bastard now. It's one of the things, the more I fucking scratch it, the more it fucking itches. Yeah, the Warrior, Xena Warrior Princess was the disc one, wasn't it? Like, not a disc, that was the hoop kind of one, wasn't it, I think? Pete said it was like a chakram, but a cheap one. Because surely, right, if snowflakes, exactly, Carl. Yeah. Would a sharpened disc, without a hole in the middle, surely that would be legal then, wouldn't it? I don't know how easy that would be, how safe that would be to throw, but I don't suppose it'd be any different from a chakram though, would it? Zed said the football hooligans rarely it ever threw shuriken. They were too expensive. Pounds, 50p's, sharp edges still hurt, but yeah, a lot cheaper. And even said a sharp disc is still legal in the UK. Richard said, funny thing, the old NES game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, somewhere changed to Hero Turtles, but a copy I've got is Hero Turtles. Yeah, I remember at the time when it happened, it always made me laugh. JBO says, Xena Warrior Princess was gorgeous. I was 14 anyway. But if you watch Ash versus the Evil Dead, she's in them, because that's Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell again. And she stars in that with them. He's not too bad in that either. Obviously aged a bit, but Pink said, Jim, I'm with you, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch a bit of that. Williams, I used to watch Xena and Hercules. Yeah, the Hercules one I never got into so much, but I did watch it. Yeah, because they're both Sam Raimi, aren't they? Trot, I don't know what that message is, but yeah, hello. Probably goodbye soon. Trot said ninja can only kill if you get hit in the throat. Oh, ninja star, or maybe in the eye. A bit difficult. Get hit in that area. Someone get a time travel machine, go back to the 80s and find out why they got banned for me, please. But I would like to know, but I've never had anyone tell me genuinely, definitively why, or show me a piece of article saying definitely why. None of the stuff on that ban list. I know why. I have no idea why. Carl said Evil Dead was the most funny horror film I've ever seen. Apart from Evil Dead 2. If you like them, Carl, you'll fucking love the TV series. It's even fucking it's modern, so it was done like very recently. Even gorier than the fucking Ash vs Evil Dead. It's a proper follow-up to the films. I think you'd like that. About 10 episodes per series. I loved it. Even gorier than, and it's funny still. Richard, Mike, you heard of the new Dark Crystal TV series? I got the old Dark Crystal film on video. I have. I wasn't sure what I was seeing, though. I didn't know whether it was real or not. It's a real, genuine thing, then. Slingshot said, if I had a time machine to the 80s, I'd take you to America in the 80s. Calling her Slingshot. Yeah, but they are ninjas. You die no matter what. And Liam said, Shuriken Jitsu was mainly used by samurai and the ninja as a pretense to attacking them in melee combat. So you throw the shuriken as you charge in with your sword to distract them. Nice. Very interesting. I haven't got the fucking message back. I don't know whether I'll be drinking yet or not. But I may still have a drink. Fuck. Put my fucking password in nearly fucking wrong 3 times. Pete said, did you know the Dark Tattoo is coming out of that Edris guy again? Luckily, that's not happening. They're doing a Dark Tower TV series now with a young bloke from EastEnders as Roland. It's going to be an Amazon exclusive, I think. Would you like to go back to the 50s now? I think I'd go to the 80s. And I'd go anytime, anywhere there. JBO said to London, are you a fan of Hatsumi? I find his methods interesting, but it seems a lot of more show than actual usage. Oh, London said they weren't meant to kill anyone. Yeah, true. No, you'd have difficulty killing someone with them anyway, wouldn't you? Unless you would hit the exact right fucking spot on their neck or something. Yeah, it will certainly slow people down, or you know what I mean. As you say, it's more of a distraction thing. And that makes sense. I think it's exactly true. It wasn't for lethal force. But yeah, why the UK government banned them, I have no fucking idea. Now I'm going to put a couple of things away in case I do have a drink. I don't want all this shit out. Last thing you want to be doing is putting stuff away when you're fucking drunk. And if I do have a drink, I'll be on till nearly 12. Ted said, they used to say Granny's got, what's that? So, what's that so vocal about? The things the government banned them, along with the other. You'll have to redo that one, Ted. I do. Shit all over the place. I'm drinking. Pete said, "You think stepping on Lego is bad? You just went to step on a knife." Carl said, "We can see your bum crack." Just joking. You're bending over down there, weren't I? Luckily, I got my trousers on that fit me today. Londinium said, "No, I don't follow the Bujikan modern school. I'd probably butcher these names. I studied the old manuscripts and trained my teachers in London for the last 25 years, mainly from the Ryu Dragon Scroll and Book of Five. What's that? RN Energies, is it?" T2 said, "Mark, it was amazing. The music, the fashion, I loved it." No, it's exactly JBO. Proper, just like sitting with a family listening to the radio. Oh, JBO said 50s and 60s, best type of music. I've seen better, like Darling Buds Maker and Life. You make it sound good there, JBO, I'll tell you. I think he said tomahawks were used for lethal effect when it comes to throwing, but I bet, but I'm betting they're not banned in your country. No, they're not banned. They're not banned. Dad said it was because the ninja scare that tabloids put out Ninja Death Stars, being a popular name used for shuriken. Scared the hell out of the grannies. That's it. That is exactly it. Irishman said, "Hi, Mike, did you find out what fried sliced potatoes called?" No, I didn't. Or not what my brother calls them anyway. Or my nan. He was trying to remember what our nan used to call them. No, never did. I'll ask him later. I'll see him. Oh, the Book of Five Rings, Mike, is Miyamoto. I was just trying to guess. I was trying to guess from what the little, because it's RNGS. I was just trying to guess. It could have been Five Energies, RNGs. Do you know what I mean? Five Rings, is it? Do you know sexy jutsu? Cross said, "Does anyone listen to rockabilly music?" I don't. A lot of 50s and 60s and 70s music doesn't really do anything for me. I don't know why. It never has. And then Zed said, grannies got so vocal about things, the government banned them together with other martial arts weapons. That's what it was, Zed. One of my favourite reads, the Book of Five Rings, Miyamoto, favourite historical samurai. Carl said, "I was a brown belt in judo, small bloke, good at chucking big blokes about. That gave me confidence." I did a little bit of judo, as in 2 lessons, but yeah. Nelson, I remember I was babysitting and Band-Aid was on. I had sunstroke too. Fuck's sake. Seems to be a ninja star. Sounds like propaganda. Yeah, fucking grannies, innit, Peach? I think some of them are grannies need a punch in the face. And I can't get done for threatening them, because if they was old grannies in the 1980s, they'd all be dead now. Let's say. Think Shot says synthwave 80s style music. That's it. That's what I like. Mark said, "Irishman, did you get the Scallops post, mate? Fried sliced spuds." How many people are on now? And how many likes are there? Get your fucking likes in, everyone. Mark said, T2 said, "Mark, I was 14 when Band-Aid was on." So I don't have favourite music genre. It comes down to how I feel. Yeah, I'm the same. I've noticed I like a lot of 80s, but that's not my favourite genre. I was listening to last night a bit of Stereophonics and Travis. JBO said, "The Londinium. The Bashan Shukai is a great book too. I have a copy of the Shoniki, but it's hard to follow." I was listening to Marcus. Yeah, last night Mike was trying to find out what his granny called him. And he said, "Oh, really? You got the Anthony Cummins translation." Richard said, "Can't be prosecuted for threats if the victim is already dead." That's it, Rich. Exactly. They can't say nothing. Carl said 80s was the best. 80s all the way. Best music. Best made British air rifles having a big, having a life big time. That's it. Featured went from Slipknot to System of a Down, then Ghost tonight. Nice. Being said, the exception of the newer stuff, load of shit, 50s to 90s is where it's at. Then he said, wow, I've never met another person in real life who owns those two books. Why do you have the secret books? Granted, Marcus, love those guys. Hank Williams, but not the same. My grandson too much. So I listen to different kinds of rock and metal, and even some new wave and country. You know, I listen to anything. You know, sometimes I'll skip through the radio and I'll notice I've stopped and I'm on classic FM. You know, actually, listening to actual classical music because I like the sound of it when it come on. You know, and I left it on. You know, I'll literally listen to any fucking thing. You know, including classical, including fucking techno. Fucking, you know, I don't really like rap music though. It doesn't do nothing for me. And as I said, a lot of 60s music doesn't. But I don't hate all 60s music. It's the way they used to sing and the instruments and that. I just don't like the songs. I don't like the way it is. You know what I mean? I like 80s music because it suddenly changed to the sort of electronic music, didn't it? And unusual sounds to the music. But I can listen to any fucking thing. Now, it's a strange how music can make you happy or sad. Yeah, I said on here before, I think, now, about I struggle to listen to a lot of 90s music, like Oasis and that, because they remind me of probably the best times of my life, but that makes me sad because I can never have those days back. You know what I mean? Well, luckily, Marcus did tell me that'll wear off one day and I will be able to listen to my favourite fucking songs again. I can't. It just brings back too much emotions for me. I can't listen to it. Carl said just now, yeah, the mood takes you to it. T2 said Liverpool 80s, brilliant channel. I think you've mentioned him before, T2. I have to check him out one day. I'll let JBO and Londinium have their conversation with all these words I can't read. Richard said, I've started liking more songs sung by bass and basso profundo singers now. I also said, Aqua Barbie Girl reminds me of the clubbing days. God's sake. God's sake. By the way, people can swear as much as they want now after I said about the other day about not swearing. And now I've got it back to how it used to be. It won't matter anymore. It was doing my head in that day. But Tony Sott said, I did listen to Oasis, but I don't care for but I didn't care for it. Yeah, Blur, I like Blur as well. Oasis was ours. But I'm not one of these who, some people like Oasis, hate Blur, like Blur, hate Oasis. I don't do that. I like both of them. But Oasis just seemed to be more of our thing, really. Susie and the Banshees, yeah. Right, if I get a fucking reply back, if they're coming back, I'll might have a drink. But it's just because if they're not, there's no point in me bothering. I'll probably stay on late anyway. And Dean said, I don't think I have the title book though, or maybe there are different versions. Because you also True Path of the Ninja on the cover. I said, the past is past, mate, and the present. Don't dwell on it. Yeah, that is what I should do, really. It's just one of them things. It just brings back all these, you know what I mean? I wish I could be like that and that mind state. But yeah, I suppose I should, yeah. Cheers, Carl. Marcus said, Hong Kong Garden, awesome track now. He said, I'm American. I was more into the Toadies. Right. Bing said, it's an old video, but anyone watched the Venga Boys song blaring out the guy's car and everyone has a rave in the street? I don't think I've seen that. JB Mine says Secret Teaching to the Ninja, 17th century manual. T2, so I have 2 bottles of red, and I've had to put my glasses on now to read the comments. But that's the problem. When I start drinking, that'll be me gone. It'll be all that and fucking half a bottle of wine probably. Richard said, happy hardcore style of music I remember used to be played in the clubs. Fast tempo, earpiece and high vocals. That's it. Yeah, I remember the old happy hardcore and going fucking raves, taking fucking ecstasy. That's what my mates used to do. I was more of a drinker, but I have done that. Then, you're right, mate. Yeah, I'm going to be on late tonight, I reckon. The only book I've got on ninjas, what's that book I've got? I think it's called Ninja Mind Manipulation. Preston said, drugs are bad. Stay in school, kids. I better drink a bit of water if I'm going to drink booze. Things to stay in school and learn fuck all. Yeah, that's more like it nowadays. I probably learned more about most things after fucking school, learning it myself. History, I didn't learn fucking thing in school because all they ever wanted to teach us was shit about fucking medieval taxes. Never taught us anything about World War One or World War Two. We had one lesson on World War Two, and that was they invited the caretaker to come in and tell us about his experiences of World War Two. That was it. That was the whole entire World War Two lesson that I learned from the whole entire 4 years in secondary school. RE, religious education, nothing. Well, I've never liked, we did World War One and World War Two for 3 years. Yeah, fuck all in my school, London. It was all shit about medieval taxes and crap like that you don't need to know about. I think one of the best Toadies songs was Possum Kingdom. Yeah, I've never heard of the Toadies sing shot. Bing said they don't even teach about Hitler in some schools, or Christianity, or the Crusades. Yeah, that's what I mean. Self-taught is best taught, Marcus said. Yeah, true, mate. Isn't it? Now said, bag cans me, Marcus, T2 and a pint of crisps. I wish I had a history class, mate. I wish I had your history class, mate. I want to learn about medieval taxes. It's fucking most boring thing you'd ever fucking heard of, Londonian. Well, sadly, I didn't learn a lot about geography either, but I had nothing against geography. I just didn't find it very interesting. Guys, I did crap in school. Got A's and B's in army as a junior soldier at 16. Nice. Yeah, I didn't do none of my fucking exams or anything. Well said, might as well just pour yourself a glass. I'm getting there. That's why I was pounding that water down quickly. Preston said, I did World War II, mostly Elizabethan. I might be then. I'm just making sure that them lot are coming back. I don't want to have a drink if they're not coming back. but you know, I might do anyway. And Liam said you have to pay 3 goats to your lord so you get a whipping. 6 chickens and a stack of wheat is acceptable. T2 said just now, blame it on the eyesight, not the drink. Bing said geography at school had us learning about trees. Depressing study that. Obviously, I'm big into history. Been reading about World War II for over 30 years. Richard, I was never really that good at school. Always been a thick person. You definitely ain't thick, Rich. Also a bit of both, T2. Dad said to Bing, when I was at school, they taught us about Christianity. Bloody upset me, I can tell you. Boring religious stuff. Bing said, anyone keeping an eye on the Russian explosion at all? You know what? I didn't even know about that. What is it then, Bing? Now said, I'm a packet of crisp dragon, Marcus. So he said, I'm going to send you some songs. Yeah, go on, mate. I'll have a listen to them later because I like to listen to some music when I have a drink. That's what I do. I have a drink, and then about 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll come in here and I'll listen to music for about an hour till I fall asleep while drinking and then go to bed. I've still not started Game of Thrones yet, then. I will do soon, though. I thought about it the other day. Bing says 6 dead so far, missile explosion, but it's Russia, so it looks to be nuclear as the locals are stocking up on iodine. Ah, fuck's sake, I did not know about that. Urban combat boots, you right, mate? Yeah, I'm going to be on a bit late tonight, so you'll actually catch some for once. Irishman's, yeah, but I like military history, like reading about Napoleon's cavalry. JBO said to Irishman, me too, mate. I read about Vietnam. I'll tell you what I liked reading about. Nelson, he's interesting to read about. Yeah, I still don't watch Red Dawn. I'll get right to that eventually, Marcus. I'm doing checking the news now. Yeah, more fake news, is it, you reckon, Carl? I can say you never know, do you? Oh, it is this more fake news. You never know, do you? Now should I have my earpods in and I throw a few shapes in my bed and I've had a drink. I normally sit here, just carry on drinking, then I fall asleep. Now, listen to the music. Then said, have you tried dragon soup yet, Mike? Apparently, it's the in drink. No, I never even heard of that. Urban Combat, did you like my email address? I never noticed it. Right, let me have a look. I never noticed it. That's all right. Spectral delete this. The Jesus bloke was Jewish anyway. He had to be. Only a Jew could feed 5,000 people with a couple of loaves and a handful of fish. I'd say. Dad's getting a timeout. Don't give him a timeout, Pete. I'm joking. You off, Slingshot. Good night, mate. Sorry, I missed that. When Liam said Russia confirmed radioactive materials was involved in a rocket blast. 5 dead. Seems contained small scale, localized. No major threat. Zad's looking. He's treading a very thin line. Not with me, but with snowflakes. Yes, fuck's sake, urban combat boots. How did you get that as your fucking email thing? Well, I ain't gonna repeat that. Fuck's sake. Yeah, that's very original. I hadn't even noticed that. Mad skills. Carl said next fake news is an alien attack, so we form a new world government and then we're all slaves. Oh, fucking hell. What you sent? Not I know ZZ Top is slingshot. I wanted the other ones he was on about. Oh, I don't know about. No, I probably won't, Carl. I will probably have to have. What do you mean you are? I don't know what I'm going to have in the morning. I can't have any meat in it though, just in case. Liam said he's on to us. He knows about Project Bluebeam. Grant, I think we spent $5 for that and leftover ham. 5 for 5 people. That's all right, isn't it? This food comes up. Food always comes up sometimes late, doesn't it? Not that I'm bothered. But being said, also, Mike, I noticed Jack started posting a new video yesterday about 5G, so I wonder if he'll start doing his old videos again. You know, he might do. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Right, I'm just going to have a quick piss. Nell said, no, don't mention fry ups. My favourite dinner ever. And then for dinner, more like breakfast. Carl's cooking with Carl. Chicken casserole coming up soon. Sounds good. Being said, that's the thing with fry up. It can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or evening snack. There's your answer to that, Rich. Things that I just sent you some good songs, Mike. Nice. But did you send me the ones you said? Because I know ZZ Top. Things that I sent you. Yeah, I read that. Now said, where does the fry up? Where does that fry up? So I'm in there like a shot. Oh, anyway, it does fry up. I'm in there like a shot. But yeah, you can't beat a good fry up. That's it. Toadies. That's what I wanted to see. Slingshot. Don't you like mushrooms, Bing? I like mushrooms. But I know quite a few people who don't like mushrooms, though. Fucking jam roly poly. Yeah, that's an old school one. First of the night. I'll probably be on till 12, by the way, and if I get drunk enough and bored enough, I might carry on with the game stream in the Wendy house. I'll let you lot keep mentioning food. I won't love reading them out there, but I don't mind you doing it. Yeah, good night, Carl. It was good to have you on, mate. And congratulations with shooting comp today. That was good. Well, I'll tell you what it was, Bing. It was they was going out and then they was going to come back here afterwards. And then they sort of changed their plans. And now I don't know. But it was always going to be like after the pub anyway. They was going to come back here after the pub. Because I drink till like 3 or 4 in the morning anyway. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, now. Cheers. Len said, describe how the first one feels. I've not drank for years. All right. Do you want me to describe the whole thing? So in here is a shot and a half of vodka with warm water. So there's your start for yeah. Smells like vodka and water. Tastes like vodka and water. But I'll tell you, I don't drink for the taste. I drink for the feeling. But I can start to feel it already. It's warming me up already. Yeah, you feel the warm feeling going down. Tastes like shite though. But that's it now. As soon as that's hit me and I feel that I can't stop drinking now. That's why I have to put it off. I can only drink if I'm, once I start drinking, that's it. I can't stop. I can't even that mouthful. I've got to carry on now. I'll tell you why, London. Why I'm drinking vodka and water really is because I had gout. One of the worst things you can do if you ever have gout is drink, really. So you can't drink anything like beer. Beer proper, like the worst thing you can drink. So I drink vodka and water because it's like the purest booze you could drink. No, because sugar. The problem is with lemonade or anything like that, you have to avoid soft drinks as well, sugary drinks. Yeah. So I can't. So vodka and water is probably the safest drink I could drink. That's all it is really. I fucking hate it, but it gets me drunk, and yeah. But I would rather have a nice lager or a beer or a fucking tenant soup or something like that. But I only really drink to get pissed anyway. I don't drink for the social. I do drink for the socialness of it, and I love the socialness of drinking. But at the same time, like booze to me is like my drug, if you know what I mean. And I take it like a drug, if you know what I mean. I didn't even say how do you drink without smoking? No, I can't drink without a smoke. Well, as in like just a cigarette. I used to love having a If you mean draw, I can't touch draw now. It makes me so paranoid. It's fucking believable. Unbelievably paranoid. Draw nowadays. Yeah, I don't smoke anything now, but I know what you mean. I'm a sort of controlled alcoholic. You can tell by somebody who drinks shit like that. I don't drink for the taste. It's purely just for the feeling of it. Yeah, it's a weird one, but I can go months without drinking, but when I do drink, I can't stop until I literally ain't awake anymore. Being said, I don't drink as it makes me want to smoke, and I don't smoke because I want to drink, so I don't do neither. Don't miss it really. Well, that's good. At least you don't miss it. I don't miss smoking now though at all. I read Alan Carr's Easy Way to Give Up Smoking, not the comedian. Look up Alan Carr, the smoker bloke. I read his book and I fucking stopped, and I've never wanted a fag ever since. I wanted one time, and he tells you how to deal with that one time. Yeah, and I was sorted. But I'd rather have something like a gin and tonic or I'll tell you what probably would be all right. A couple of Bloody Marys, because it's just tomato juice, and tomato juice is good for you. But yeah, I only have water in it because I don't want any sugary stuff in it, because really I shouldn't be drinking at all. So if I am going to drink, I've got to drink the purest shit I can. Tim said I had a colonoscopy and I had to stick to clear fluids. Vodka counted, I thought. My missus thought I didn't. And Tim said I have a bad habit when it comes to drinks. Like I literally don't enjoy drink without smoking. I won't drink if I can't have a smoke at the same time. Yeah, when I used to smoke, I would smoke at least 20 on an evening of drinking. So if I miss anyone's comment now, it's going to be a bit of a because I also start to feel booze quite quickly. I'll be able to drink all night, and I'll drink that entire thing and probably a bottle of wine, but I feel it quickly. Vodka and milk for a bit of the old ultra-violence. Yeah, that's it, Bing. Fucking hell. Oh, no, not Bing. That was Urban Commander. Yeah, definitely. I fucking hate milk, though. Bing said, I used to love Monster Energy with vodka. See, I like all that kind of stuff. But no, I don't risk it because I shouldn't really be drinking anyway. Dad said, the only thing I drink in a small glass is sparkling white wine with my dinner. It's the only stuff that doesn't upset my guts with my medication. Colin said, I think food prices are going up, probably 6 months or less. I'll try the toadies later, mate. I can't do it now, but I will later, mate. But yeah, I like all that, but really, because I shouldn't be drinking, I shouldn't fuck about with yeah. So I tell myself this is the purest drink you can have, and it probably is. You know what I mean? There's going to be no sugar in it, at least. But I would much prefer something nicer. But once you've had about 3 or 4, it just tastes like water then. But it is dirty. Now it's a Southern Comfort lime and lemonade when I'm feeling posh to JBO. Yeah, Southern Comfort. I don't think I ever liked that one. Must admit that changed the subject ever so quickly, didn't it? Drinking fucking shots. I must admit, most of you lot's reaction to me drinking vodka and water is the same as most people have. What the fuck? Especially warm water as well. My body is immune to drugs and drink. I handle it like fresh air. Like I said, in booze trade, I used to say people who didn't really like drink would drink vodka. But yeah, I only drink it because I think it's got to be the purest thing you could drink. Yeah, you're wrong enough, Combat Boost said. Yeah. Where's Iron Man? Actually, Iron Man said he was having an early night so he could join in this, didn't he now? Urban, you might know as well. I'll tell you the best one. Ask for a vodka and water at the vodka and tap water at a bar. Nice and cheap though. I think it's like £2.50. Nice bit of tap water. No, actually, Marcus, you're right. We haven't seen Sam for a while, have we? So I probably won't read anyone's comments out now. I'm probably just going to answer you. I'll read them a bit. Bing said, to be fair, Mike, you might as well drink out of kettle. JBS, you can't go wrong with the classics, Bing. But yeah, I do much prefer lagers and beers, but I don't want to risk it at the minute. Although booze has never ever bought my gout on, ever. And I've done plenty of fucking binge drinking since I've had it that first time. And it's never ever come back. So I think booze doesn't bring it back for me. But if I am going to drink, I might as well do it the safest way possible. Now said, he said he was having an early night. As he was having a busy day today. It's Lisa leading him astray. Yeah, he does fucking blow up there. Oh, is that what he said? Oh, he's having an early night. D2, so I remember pinching baby sham as a kid out my mum and dad's cabinet. Me and my brother thought we had grown up. Dad said, mind you, the wine I drink is 11.5%, so it's decent stuff. Yeah, when I finish this vodka, I'm probably going to get a bottle of wine. Again, not because I like it. I can't fucking stand wine, but it's strong and it gets you pissed. Do you know what I mean? Urban said, I haven't heard from Iron Man lately. I'll keep meaning to go over and do some videos with him. And him, so I've got a barbecue tomorrow for my son's 3rd birthday. Well, happy birthday to your son, mate. Yeah, I could have gone to a birthday barbecue today, but it would have been quite far away and I had too much shit to do. And I was in a weird antisocial mood today. I get like that sometimes. It's weird. You wouldn't think it. Well, maybe you lot do. I don't know, but not that you think it, but it may be obvious to you. But I don't mind doing these. This literally, I enjoy doing these, and I can talk to loads of people. We don't mean to be on camera, but sometimes I don't want to go to places and talk to people, my own relatives. I don't know, it's strange. Urban said you're a bit hardcore for me. I stick to beers and ciders. I love a bit of strong cider, a bit of Frosty Jacks. Fuck me, that gives you the worst hangover ever, though. Frosty Jacks. Now said he's in love, Urban. He's ditched us for for days. And then it's supposed to rain at 3 p.m. tomorrow. We've got to start early. Can you get a cover up or something? That always helps. I know that's not always the fucking not an option, but Marcus said you're the same, are you, Marcus? Yeah, I get like it sometimes. But I'm perfectly happy doing these. It's because I got control over this, though. I mean, I can, I'll tell you a weird phenomenon I get when I'm drunk sometimes. Let me know if any of you have ever had this. Right. So in this room, I built a load of shelves. Well, not shelves. No, they are shelves, yeah. Shelves there that have my TV and stereo on and all that, right? And they're made of plain wood, like unfinished wood, right? And sometimes when I get pissed, I can smell that wood. Now, I can't smell it normally. Like right now, I cannot smell that wood. So I don't know what it is, but the booze must open up my, blood vessels in my nose or something. And I can actually smell. Yeah, heightened senses, yeah. But only smell. Yeah, and I can smell the fucking wood. It's very weird. So it probably dumbs down all my other senses, but I can smell really well. Yeah, very weird. Londinium said we could use a gazebo, but the wind. Oh yeah, I forgot about the wind. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, funny thing is, I was shooting in the wind today. Yes, I forgot about that, Londinium. Yeah, that's probably not an option then, is it? Irishman said my granny used to give me sherry and port. So did mine, actually. So did mine. I used to love a bit of fucking sherry from go around my nan's, have a bit of sherry now. Oh, lovely. I used to like the taste, and I used to like the buzz of it as well. Yeah, anyone else get weird things like that when they're drunk? JBO said to Irishman, Nan used to give me gin, supposedly settled me, and used to set me off bad, like too much sugar. Fuck's sake. And Liam said that's why I'm not doing the shooting competition video yet. The wind is just too strong in London. Yeah, weird thing is, London, I completely fucking forgot about the wind, even though I was in it today. Yeah, it's windy as fuck at the minute, isn't it? Richard had some rain about 1 p.m. Luckily, the new forge had kept the rain off my forge, so it didn't stop my forging activities. That's good, Rich. Said one time at Iron Man's house, his brother went for a piss in one of my trainers and passed out with it leaking over a speaker in his room. I can smell that for sure. Fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Tim said I used to be given gripe water as a child, which had alcohol in it in them days. Yeah, fucking hell, gripe water. Forgot about that stuff. Londonium said I'd throw sheets over the workbench and climb everything down. Jed said once one of my mates got drunk and we woke up the next day, found baked beans all over his kitchen ceiling. He never worked out how they got there. For fuck's sake. I'm just picture that. I said my granny used to give me hot whiskey. Loads of sugar in it. She called it punch. Yeah, I said, I thought, yeah, good old days like that, ain't they? I suppose I'll have to do some of that stuff for my niece and nephew. Not give them booze. I ain't giving them booze, but you got to give people memories, ain't you? You know what I mean? I'll have to get them shooting with me soon or something. Now said, being little, I've had a few bad experiences in the wind. So stay in when it's gale force. Fucking hell now. These are Marcus. To actually go to the toilet on my bedroom floor was so embarrassing. I was sitting in it apparently. Can't even smell sherry even to this day. I'm sorry, I've missed your comment there, T2. Or didn't you put one on? Oh, T2 and Marcus, my sherry experiences was the worst ever. The worst things I ever have to do with booze is whiskey. Once, as like a 14-year-old, a small 14-year-old, I ain't tall anyway, and when I was 14 I was shorter and probably fucking, like fucking 7 stone or something, I was small. I had a fist fight with an 80-year-old, drunk 80-year-old, while I was pissed out my face on whiskey. So it was like an equal fight. Do you know what I mean? He was old and decrepit and I was a little kid. You know what I mean? Londonians with memories are heavily linked to smell and sounds. 100% they are, aren't they, Londonians? Yeah, some of my, and I've read it in books as well that mention it, about smells. A smell can bring back a memory so fucking vividly, it's like you're there, can't it? And sounds as well. But yeah, smells to me, I can smell something and I'm there. I mean, yeah, that's a good one, that. Timbo said, a really placid friend of mine gets aggressive on whiskey. I used to. No booze makes me aggressive now. All booze used to make me aggressive. But if I ever had whiskey, I would guarantee 100% get into a fight when I was younger. I'm too fucking calm and collected for all that bullshit now. And I can see it coming and, you know what I mean? I know how to avoid things. And, I'm just older and more experienced now that it just don't happen. And if it does, it was always going to happen, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Richard said, reminds me of someone I knew was making pancakes. He tried to flip them in the air in the pan first, stuck to the ceiling. Serves him right for acting like a twat. A bit of dirt in the bottom of this fucking cup. Glass. Can't put it with fucking hand in it. We use twat quite often here, Marcus. Fuck's I'm slurring now already. I've only had one fucking drink. Although saying that, I've been slurring before I even started drinking, ain't I? So I'll show you it. I'm not putting it on though, Marcus. So it's dirty. It needs cleaning. Last time I put this on, I had black shit all over my fucking head. But yeah, it's dirty. I don't want to put it on. I would put it on, but it's got the neck bit. It's not bad. It's not a bad helmet. It's just not the one they said they were sending. JBO said to Mark, why one of my wife's favourite describing words, usually when describing me, are what? Twat. Bing said, so what's wrong with, again, the wrong one? It's just the other one's newer, basically. Newer, better quality. Where it connects is better. There's not a lot really though, but it's just not the one they said it was. I'm getting slightly drunk now, Bing, so I don't know if I'll be able to it hits me quick, but I can drink for a long time. Jim said last time we did one of these drinking streams, I tried to get out of your bedroom by the wardrobe. Didn't work, and I got right bollocking. Last time we did one of these drinking streams, I tried to get out of your bedroom. I think you're on about, Tim. Or am I reading that wrong? I haven't got a wardrobe in my bedroom. Or are you no, Tim, you're not fucking Kieran, are you? Because that's weird. Confusing me now, fuck's sake. You saying I tried to get out your bedroom via the wardrobe, didn't work, and I got right bollocking. I actually have a mate called Kieran who that exactly happened to. Then said we call whiskey wreck the house juice up here. Honestly, I never liked the word twat. It's like playful swear word, like feck. Yeah. John, you right, mate? Tim, I said my bedroom, bit pissed. Yeah, and so am I. You're confusing me now. But weirdly enough, I had that exact same thing happen to one of my mates when we was younger. Carl said, I remember when I was a kid, my cousin got PBR beer. It was when they ring the tap, they pull off. Oh, the ring tab, yeah, they pull off. It was warm too. Worst thing I've tasted. Now said I just went on a wobbly fridge raid. Well, I just before this stream now, I cooked myself two fucking because I don't want to. Right, because I shouldn't really be drinking. I also tomorrow shouldn't eat any meat. So earlier, just before the stream, I cooked a fucking a spinach and cheese bake thing, and a fucking cheese and onion one or something like that. It's not the kind of shit I'd normally eat, but it means at least I can eat it and it's not going to fucking fuck me up. Put this helmet back. Was that enough, Bing? Did you get a good look? Or I would put it on, but I don't want to have a dirty head. Irishman said to Nell, I'm starving now. What I have in the fridge is cheese, and I've had 2 cheese sandwiches today already. Fuck's sake. I'm not a massive fan of cheese. Like, I like cheese, but I don't I don't know. I don't eat a lot of cheese though. I don't dislike it, but I don't like, you know, like if you cut cheese and put it in a sandwich, I don't really like that. I like cheese in things. JBO said, right, guys, little one is awake, so got to go settle him. Night. A good night, Jim. That's been a good chat tonight. Yeah, I'll still probably be on till 12. If I whisper, I might be on even later. I'll see. I'll try and be quiet, and I might even go later than 12 in here. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing fuck all anyway. Urban said, Mike, UK meetup, live stream, piss up when. Get all the YouTubers we sub to somewhere. Well, that has been mentioned quite a few times. I'll have to try and sort something out. Probably won't be this year, but I'll try and sort something out for maybe next summer. Or I have an American mate who comes and visits me. Maybe then. Because I'll be sort of out doing shit anyway. Somebody got toothache then. But yeah, I'll try and sort something one day because that would be decent. And yeah, quite a few people mention it. Mark said to Urban, you can't moving glass go for empty Buckfast bottles. Yeah, good night, Jim. If I didn't say good night. T2 said I'd take takeaway tonight. I've had a takeaway tonight. Bacon, cheeseburger, ham, and cheese pizza. Fuck's sake, you've had the whole lot tonight, haven't you? And he said, why don't we do a meet somewhere fun, like an archery range or a campsite? Yeah, that's probably the perfect kind of thing, Londonian. Because it's somewhere where you can do stuff. We can all have a mess around, but in a sort of safe environment as well. Do you know what I mean? And where you're allowed to do it. I'd be well up for that. But yeah, maybe I'll try and look into things next year in the summer. Give me time to save up for it as well. But or if not summer, sometime a bit later when my American mate comes over, because as I said, I'm doing stuff anyway then. But yeah, I think that's the right way to go, London. Yeah, structured, planned activity. Yeah, definitely. Right, where am I? So I think I might have a fried egg and ham sandwich for bed. Being said, I could drink forever, but after a few I was tipsy. Except one time I got spiked. Woke up watching Jerry Springer with my teeth smashed in. What a fucking cunt. Fuck my drink up. Fuck's sake. That sounds terrible. But yeah, we can have a live stream fight club. Fuck's sake. It was an angel delight, the staple pudding of my early years. Yeah, still on Peach. Well, you can have your fight club as long as I get to watch. I'm not joining in on it. That was stronger than I thought. I don't know how it was, though. I'm sure I only put one in it. T2 said that would be great, an organised meet. It'd be a good laugh. Yeah, because some of the northern lot already do them. Like Cole goes to some of the ones up there, but they're too far away for me. But yeah, basically, if you want to watch fights, go on YouTube page called Street Beast. Yeah. Urban said I will end up just me and I man fighting anyhow. You two can entertain us. I'm not into our fighting nowadays because if I fight, it's going to the end. You know, someone's going to die. Timbo said, "Yeah, hello. I'd like to book a venue for a load of weapon collectors who'd like a drink." Fuck's sake. Can you imagine? But a structured thing would be good because I like the sound of it. Nell's mentioned it quite a few times. Then you could do HEMA sword fighting, no risk of serious injury in full armour and mask. Yeah, another good one. Right, let's just say when I finished this, if I finished this stream at 12 and went onto a game stream, who would be likely to watch that? It'll be on here again. It's just you won't be able to see me. Mark said just a barbecue and a few shoots. That'd be good as well. It's just finding a place to do it, isn't it? You know what I mean? Richard, one thing I dislike about archery clubs, they limit you to £70 bows, so never bothered. And I said, yes, Mark, I do strawberry angel delight, cream, and a flake, I call it jellied angels. And then said we do full contact sparring, pretty safe because all the heavy duty armor. I'll watch it. I'll watch it if I'm free. Like I said, not me, lol. Then said he'd watch. Now watch. You know, if it's just YouTube, that's enough for me. Said maybe we could meet somewhere in the Midlands, so north and south, make the middle distance to travel. Yeah, I'll still watch the game stream. Right, that's 3 of you then. Things that I'll 4 of you then. Yeah, well, listen. Right, where am I? I'm too old to be doing bare knuckle fighting and shit like that. I can't risk getting injured. You know what? I don't have no interest in it now. I've done my fair share of fighting, real fucking stupid things, and as I said, I've been that scar there is someone bit my eyebrow in a fight. But I've got no interest in it now, not in the slightest. If it happened, I'm perfectly ready to, make it end. You know what I mean? But I don't. If I had a choice, I would not even do sparring fighting nowadays. Richard said he'll be on the game soon. Nice one, Rich. Teachers and Marcus, it planned in advance. It should be able to organise. Dead to urban combat, but it's better still. A dual blow up sex doll at dawn. A touch of Monty Python style is always good. Yeah, but what are they doing to the sex dolls? That's the scary thing. Liam said, yeah, I've had hundreds of fights. My body's covered in scars, but now I'm older. I still like to fight, but I do it safely now in armour. But anybody said, I hope you smash their face if it's biting you. Well, put it this way, Peach. If they could have got me done for what they was accusing me of doing, I would have done at least 7 years in prison for it. At least. So, yeah. Put it this way. They came out worse than me. Yeah. Urban said, call the meet upstream. The silly piss up twats brawl Olympics. Then said, the only thing about fighting is you're looking over your shoulder for years. Well, that's it. That's partly it, Len. That's why I don't have none of it now, because it's I'm so paranoid over, because some of the shit I've done, I literally have no idea what these people look like. So I could literally be pissed up my face in a pub with a bloke and all his mates, and that bloke I may have fucking, done some proper fucked up, violent shit to once years ago, and I wouldn't even know it, so I can't risk it. TTC, I agree, would have to be planned 12 months minimum. Then I was thinking of them hitting each other with them. Wherever floats your boat. Just the thought of it, I don't know. Look up, there's a blow up thing like that, Zed, called cockfights or something. I think it's like great big blow up cocks, and they fight with them. Urban said, I honestly can't see any of us fighting up in the meet up. I'm just there for the loss. Now I know you're joking, mate. Bing said, I'm subscribed to your channel video base. Do you have any videos on your other channels, Peachinator? That one fucking tastes stronger than the other one, but I'm sure the other one had more fucking vodka in it. Richard, I wouldn't want the reputation of someone who constantly gets into street brawls. No, it's not a good thing. Then to drunk fights are the worst, mate. Someone looks at you funny and you're straight over thinking it's someone, yeah, you've done something to. That's it. But my problem was I was drunk for so many years that even the good things, I would get people come up to me, grab my hand with both hands, going, all right, Mike, how are you, mate? A fucking brilliant night the other night. As far as I'm aware, I've never fucking met them in my entire life. And they know me, exactly what my name is, and yeah, and they've been in my house. Kron said, Patch Blue Ribbon is the name. Everyone calls it PBR. Oh, I have heard of that. Yeah, the packed blue ribbon. Yeah. There's in my sextiles. Can't beat up your sextile sort of thing. My name's a trained fighters rarely fight on the streets. Always untrained drunks fight. That's it. Yeah. You know, and drunk fights are all bollocks anyway. Well, you know, I've got no interest in fighting drunk because they're not even, you know, it's just bollocks. Richard said, I won't ask why you were looking at cockfights, mate. Now, I'll tell you why, because someone got bought it as a joke. And the fucking cockfights thing is under my stairs. There's great big cocks that go around your waist, and then you have to fight with them. But it never even got took out of the box. It just got slung under the cupboard under the stairs. It never even been opened. Bing said, fuck's sake, I'll be off, my little one's woken up to see you. Yeah, woken up. See you, everyone. I'll try and come back on. See you later, Bing. Good night, mate. Yeah. Hope you get the kid off to sleep quickly. Sorry. Right. London said, yeah. When I say fight, I don't mean street balls. I actually mean training matches and sparring with other trained fighters. Now said, like Bingley. Glad mine's left home. Yeah, that's the advantage of either having them old enough to have left home or not having any. Then Zed said, best fight I ever saw was two girls going for each other. No great skills, but they made up for it in enthusiasm. Yeah, that can be a very entertaining thing. Yeah, two girls going at it. Bing said, hopefully I can make the other stream. Well, I'm not promising I definitely am, but I most probably will, because I'm not going to sit here doing nothing. And them lot probably ain't going to be back till fucking, you know, I don't know. I might try and stay on here as long as possible. As long as I'm reasonably quiet. We'll see. The problem is, it's hard to judge how noisy you're being there. He stabs girls with his penis. Ben said, nothing worse than waking up with a pile of clothes covered in blood on the floor and wondering where did that come from. Well, mine used to be waking up in a police station like that. Most of the times I didn't normally get home. Rita said, London, problem, if you're a real fighter, you can do serious damage to normal people. I'll say from experience. Yeah, that's true, Rich. I think WS94 was saying once, you know, and it's true, like most street, you know, drunken fights, they only last about a fucking minute anyway. And I've never woken up and wondered how I got anywhere. And you're right, Rich. Oh, I have. I've woken up. And before I opened my eyes, thought to myself, please say all that shit last night was a dream and I'm not in the police station. Fucking please. And then I opened my eyes and I am in a fucking police station and everything I thought I dreamed was fucking true. And so Diamond White got me in trouble with a girl years ago. Fractured her teeth. Didn't see her for years. Then clocked her in a dentist. in a dentist appointment. Fuck's sake. Well, I knocked one of my mates' teeth down his fucking throat once in a drunken fucking fight. Well, not a fight, it was more me beating him up. But because he was my mate, I actually went to the dentist with him the next day. I'll be honest, Len, no, I've never fancied being a bouncer, although I've been offered it. People have said to me, but no, it's too much. It'd be too much bother, because although I used to get in a lot of trouble, I'll be honest with you, I never enjoyed it. Some people seem to enjoy it a bit, but I never did. I never enjoyed it. And the mental fucking issues it gives you afterwards. So I said, right, I'm off. Things to do tomorrow, and that sandwich is calling me. Now, good night, Zed. That was good. Good to have you on, mate. Now said couldn't see over the police station. No, they do have enough about this side. I'm the same now. I can only see about that much over him. Him said, I look after people with dementia. Being up against a World War II commando, that was scary. Yeah, that's serious fucking shit, isn't it? And that's fight. Not, you know, you can have these drunken brawls, but they're very rarely a fight to the death, are they? Where someone's actually trying to kill you. Said nothing worse than dealing with drunks for a living, I imagine. Yeah, I'd hate it. It's bad enough. I've got relatives who work in an off license in the evening, and someone who works in a betting shop. They're just as fucking bad. But yeah, fuck dealing with drunks for a living. Especially because the problem with the bouncer part is there's a sort of provocation there straight away. You know what I mean? Well, not provocation, but you know what I mean? Because they're sort of someone who's there to stop you doing something. People are always, you know. Then said the police are the worst for wanting to fight. Richard, some bouncers have been shot with air rifles or stabbed with knives. Not the line of work. Not the line of work I'd want to do. No, exactly. That's a good point there, London. Yeah, he said, not here in London. The police are the peaceful ones. Don't deal with a city full of savages. Yeah. It's, you're right there. Now said I was crying, lol. Then my ex-brother-in-law picked me up and I punched him, fractured his 2 teeth. Short ass syndrome. Fuck's sake. I've got under that sofa where I had that other stuff, I've got my criminal record, or what we kept of it. Problem is I can't show you it because it's got my full address on it and that. But I've still got some of those, before they sort of did it all differently, I've got the things you held up. I'll show you one if you want. I'll have to try and hide my name though. Right. So that is me and Malcolm's criminal record from before I was 20, right? Hiding half the stuff. There's one of those things you hold up to get you I can't fucking show you properly. But I've got to hide most of it because otherwise you're going to see my fucking full name. What you hold up when you have your picture done. Or used to anyway. Got loads. I got the police used to give us them. I've got to hide it because otherwise it got my fucking full name on and the police station. So, you know, although I don't mind most of you lot knowing, you know, you never know. You know what I mean? Londinium says, seriously, 11-year-olds here will try to punch the police, throw shit at them, and unarmed police get abused by the kids. Oh well, I believe it, Londinium, in London, because it's just how it is. And the sort of the youngsters know what they can get away with now. They know that if they're a certain age, the police pretty much can't do fuck all. You know what I mean? Good night, Marcus. See you later, mate, if I didn't say good night. Then said, I got a guy's tooth stuck in the back of my hand. It hurt me a minute more than it hurt him. Well, I had a scar on my hand once from doing a similar thing to that. Urban said, lucky I never got caught. A record. Very close for GBH. I'll tell you that story one day. I would like to tell people more, but I get paranoid about telling it on videos because you never know if you accidentally. Because I also don't know what the fucking the limits on past crimes are. Do you know what I mean? Now said mugshot. That's what my driving license looks like. But yeah, that's the things that used to hold up. in our local police station, you know, used to have the old, well, all police stations, you know, but used to hold that up, have your picture took, have your height done, get the fucking ink rolled on your hands. And now they've digitized it all now, and you just have to sit in front of a camera. They do that, and then you put your hand on this electronic fucking thing, and now said mine was twice in self-defense. I'll be honest, that's not even all of my arrests, because it's not all arrests. It's arrests, bail forms, whole entire court, you know, fucking statements, shit like that. But me and Malcolm probably been arrested over, I don't know, 100 times each, easily. Just we, you know, I don't know, that's what we used to do. Did. When I first got arrested, they were still taking ink fingerprints. And then said the police in my area don't get serious until guns and knives are pulled, and they turn into Rambo and the real police show up, tear shit up. He said, then, yeah, me too. My knuckle is still giving me grief years later. Then said, got to give DNA now when you're lifted. Yeah, even if you're not charged with something. Last time, that's what cunts they are now. The booze is opening me up slightly. Last time I got took down the police station just for questioning, they took my picture and DNA. You know, I don't even know if that's even fucking legal. I wasn't fucking charged with anything. But they took my fucking DNA and they took my picture. I don't really give a shit because they've got my fucking picture and my DNA anyway. But do you know what I mean? But you know, that's why should they take your DNA and your fucking picture when you're just getting questioned about something? You're totally fucking innocent as far as that, you know, as far as anything's concerned. Tim said to Nell, I worked in a psychiatric unit and I got laid flat with a punch. I'm a 5-foot woman. It's almost the little ones. Urban said they're supposed to delete it after 7 years, but I don't know. Same thing happened to me. Londinium said the armed police in Leighton, East London, burst into this place where some guys were having a shootout and they shouted, "We're the ones with the guns, cunts, get on the floor." For fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Different fucking world, isn't it? That don't surprise me though, Londinium. Might have to have a slash in a minute. Yeah, still on Bristol, and I might even go off and come back on. So if you have like some time in, like, you know, maybe 10-15 minutes, I might have to go off, but I'll set up outside for our audio stream, and then I'll be back so you can have a bit of a food break. Nell said, I'm a little kick-ass ninja when I need to be. Urban said, ever seen the video where the lad arrested a copper with his own cuffs? Yeah, I have seen that, yeah. Fuck's sake. Obviously, you're going well tonight. Actually, what's the likes like on here? 24 likes. No, it's actually 19 people viewing still. That's good. How many people? Let's have a look. So there's 19 people viewing, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people actually in the chat. Come on, the rest of you viewers, have a chat with us. I might take my radio out when I go and do the other stream. So we'll have a bit of a... All right, here's a bit of a warning. It's not a warning, but... Right, so this stream will stay on for good, you know what I mean? But when I do the next stream, it will probably be like you watch it that night and it goes. You know what I mean? So it might mean we might be able to talk a bit more about stuff and I can have a bit of music playing in the background. But it means it's going to be deleted when it finishes. Not that many people rewatch these anyway, but... But yeah, you should have about 10, 15 minutes. I might be on within 5 minutes. Because everything out there should just be ready just to plug straight in. But yeah, I'm going to have to go off eventually because my dad goes to bed and he sleeps in the fucking room right next to me. So I've got to shut up. You know what I mean? I won't keep people awake. I ain't the piss taker nowadays, you know what I mean? I won't know one ever says anything if I do. Just because people don't say nothing doesn't mean you should be a piss taker, does it? I'll tell you what, I'll probably do that at 12. I'll swap over, but it'll be back on here. It won't be on Twitch, it'll be on YouTube. You just won't be able to see me, but you'll be able to hear me. And then maybe, if them lot come back, which they should come back, at some point, Daryl and my two brothers will be back. Two of my other brothers, anyway. That dinner should only take as much piss as you're prepared to drink. But yeah, you got to join Twitch, Urban, because I'm on there nearly every evening. You probably like them, Londinium. You ought to join the Twitch as well. Rich is on there, and you probably enjoy them because you joined the weekly them chats when I was like my brothers, didn't you? Yeah, join the old Twitch, and it's not like there's a lot of shit to have to look through with Twitch. It's just purely live streams, and there's no other videos to look through. You just go on the page. Yeah, well, make an account for Twitch, Londinium, and then yeah, it's a game streaming site, but I stream on there nearly every evening. But yeah, there's quite a lot of us on there now. It's because I don't want to, because I play games anyway, and I like to have a chat. So if I'm playing a game at night, I might as well stream it because I'll chat to you lot then. Yeah, I recommend doing it because quite often, yeah, there's like, I'll tell you who's on there. So there's like me, Rich, Liam, Peach, Nell, Bing, Iron Man. No, it's what it is a game streaming thing. But I could, if I had a better computer, I could do these on there. It's a streaming site, actually. Yeah, no, Twitch is a streaming site. But yeah, so I play a game and we have a chat, but it's exactly the same as this. But it's just you don't see me and I'm playing a game. Yeah, we'll chat about anything. Yeah, I think it's worth making an account on Twitch if you like these. I don't, Len. I'll tell you why. Because when I start eating, it makes me want to stop drinking. What I normally do, for years, I would never eat anything when I drunk, and I still don't really now. But what I do now is I'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then when I decide to come in, I'll have something to eat, and then I'll sit at my computer listening to music for 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll go to bed when I know the food's gone down. You know what I mean? You don't want to be fucking puking in your fucking sleep, kill yourself. You know what I mean? Rachel said, "Had much bad weather where you are." Yeah, it's been mad. Fucking yeah, windy as fuck. Loads of flash floods. Yeah, Lars, you're right. I haven't seen you on for a while. Finally, after weeks of trying, finally caught you. I'm going off in about 2 minutes though. But Lars, if you wait, I'll be back. I'm gonna have to stop this one and go out in my fucking Wendy house, and then I'll be back on a live stream playing. I won't be playing the game, but there'll be a game on. It'll have to be Skyrim. I won't be playing it. It'll just be on, but you'll be able to hear me and talk to me. But yeah, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to carry on in a minute, Loz, but I'm going to have to stop this one because I'm going to have to go outside. Yeah, that's it, Urban. Join. Yeah, Twitch is just it's a game. Well, it's not even a game streaming site. It's a streaming site. So you can do webcam streams or you can do game streams. But yeah, because I play PS4 every night anyway, I now stream them on there because I also don't want to fill my YouTube channel up with game stuff because not everyone wants to watch it. But yeah, I do these on the weekend, and then pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm on Twitch, and you can carry on chatting with me then. We have all the regulars on there. Yeah, just like weekends, isn't it now? But on Twitch, yeah. And there's not a load of shit. You don't have to. There's not a channel with a load of crap you've got to look through. It's literally just one video and the chat thing down the side. That's it. There's nothing else. And that's all there are. There's just live videos on there, and they stay on there for about a month, and then they get deleted. Yeah, it's exactly like this, isn't it now? It's just you don't see me. I'm just playing a game instead. Peter's favourite munchie is cheese and jam sandwich. That sounds all right to me, though. I like weird shit like that. Urban said the Bristol has been fucked here. Mike, I know what Twitch is, lad. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Londinian. Although I was still talking to you. But I'm talking to anyone who's listening. And I'm trying to convince everyone. Get on Twitch. If you like these chats, get on Twitch. And then you can carry on having the same things in the week. It's just you won't be able to see me. But I'm going to save up some money so I can have a camera in the corner. Or I'll do what Nell said and do a fucking raffle. You know, just do £1 a ticket or something. You know, if you give me £5, that's 5 tickets. You know what I mean? You can win one of my t-shirts. Or anything, hoodie. I'll pick first, I don't know. And I said, yeah, mate, okay, I'll see. You know, I see you do stream now. I actually want to talk business with you at some point. Finally have something to show you over your website, Merck, etc. All right, yeah. You email me. You know my email. Or I'll email you. But yeah, no, I know. Yeah, that's it. I've got your email on there. You've messaged me before, haven't you? Herb said, fine. I'll get an account. I'm a PC gamer. You don't need to play with me on there. Just talk to me. Now I said, oh my God, T2, when I lived at home, I used to make my brothers snap in, and that's what he'd have. Yeah. Then that was Nell's idea. That was, yeah. But all I'd have to do is just do it. Nice one, London. Yeah, you'd fucking enjoy it. Because it's just like, you know, that week when I was up at my brother's house. It's exactly that, but on Twitch instead. It's just I don't like filling up my YouTube channel with the gaming stuff because not a lot of people watch it. You know what I mean? They don't like it, and it can sort of fuck your channel up. The more you start putting, if you put a lot of videos on that people don't like, and they don't get watched, and then that fucking YouTube algorithm starts thinking no one's watching your videos, so they stop sending your videos out to people. So it can actually fuck your channel up. Yeah, I can do that, Tim. Do me a favor, ask me that again. Yeah, and no slow mode as well. Yeah. Yeah, there's no slow mode, Marcus. If you're on, he's not on. You may have. I'll tell you what, Tim, because I'm slightly drunk now. Ask me that on go to the latest video, today's shooting competition with Carl, and ask me that on there. I don't mind doing that. Yeah, you'd like it, Londinium. I've managed to get, because I'm getting more of you on there now. I don't get nothing out of it. I potentially could one day get ads on there, but that's not the point. It's just I know that a lot of you would like the Twitch stuff because you was on the YouTube one. Because I could whack those gaming channels, not game channels. I could whack those gaming videos on YouTube every night, but it just fill my channel up with gaming videos, and you know what I mean. So I whack them on Twitch. But yeah, exactly like that day when that week when I was looking after my brother's dogs. It's that on Twitch instead. T2 said just now 69. Well, I'm used to sending me to school this sandwich. I have to have a supper buddy. You know what my favourite thing when I was younger? So weird. When I was little, I used to say to my dad, "Can you make us a sandwich?" He used to make that. I don't know if this sounds odd or not, but he would make us. This was like at night time. He's tucking us in bed. Said, "Dad, can you make us a sandwich?" Yeah, right. And he would come back with a tomato sauce sandwich, and that's like the ultimate memory for me. Like we was on about smell and sound, or the taste. When do you have a fucking tomato sauce sandwich? Yeah, that's like I'm 5 again. I didn't even say, what kind of nonsense is this Twitch password? It says 15, that password is too weak. That's weird, isn't it? Maybe I'll have to whack some fucking numbers in there or something. Proper weird, isn't London? It is some top secret level 5 encryption Twitch. I'm not hiding nuclear secrets. Only 15 character password isn't good enough. Proper strange, isn't it? It's worth doing though. Right, I'm gonna have to have a piss. The bunker army surplus, right, mate? Let's start another YouTube channel with gaming videos. The Twitch will do. Then I said, what's your EDC for drinking in the windy house? That and some water then. Right, Urban's on there. Yeah, I'm going to go off any second. That's about it though, Len, because it's only in my garden. I don't need to worry. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, I'm going to go off any second now. While I'm sober enough, and don't forget the old Vaseline. Right, yeah, so fuck it, yeah. While I'm sober enough to do it, I'm going to call this an end now, but I'm going to be back in about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. However long it takes me to set it all up. But I won't be on camera, but you'll be able to hear me anyway. You know what I mean? No slow mode. A slight restriction that they won't let you, if you put swears on, PlayStation 4 won't let me see it. Yeah, I'm going to be back in a minute, Peach. You going to be on later, Peach? I can't remember if you said you was or not. You coming back? Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. But it's not going to stay on, so no one's going to be able to rewatch it. Just enjoy it. Oh, I'm just going to wait. Oh, hang on. Slow mode's off now. Slow mode's off now. To be honest, Pete, I'm surprised you went off already. Yeah, I'm supposed to still see you on now. Thank you. Sorry, I'm going to probably butcher your name. Hishek. All right. You like guns or? Where is everyone? I can tell they've already gone off or something. No one's on. Everyone's just blind to me. The slow mode's turned off. Or if you all left because I said I was going. Right, I'll be back on in about 10 minutes, hopefully. See you all later. Good night. Or not good night, anyway. Nice one, Urban. Yeah, I'll see you on there in a week then, and I'll be back on in a minute. See you a lot later. See you in a minute.